What is up, ACL Nation? Welcome back. We got some doubles action coming your way for the shootout variety. Here in Championship Week in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Bernie, what up, brother?
What's happening, my friend?
Well, we are going to go through some brackets here real quick. Get you guys updated to see who is where. Let's take a look at bracket A to start things off. Overall, number one seed, to surprise, Philip Lopez Jr. and Mark Richards.
All right, so seriously, before we get deep into this, because you know I like to mess you up.
Beginning. We're at the beginning.
Can he repeat the same kind of year?
Who he?
Mark Richards. I mean, I know he can, but I mean...
I think it's going to be a lot more difficult this year. It's a lot harder whenever you put a target on your back.
Sure.
You're getting everybody's A game at
Absolutely.
that stage. The field is getting better.
But I think he was getting that at the end of last season anyway, because people were tired of hearing about him, especially some of the old heads, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, it's just because we got a lot in a little time frame. Like,
yeah.
It was, 3 months? I mean,
yeah.
It's just all Mark Richards.
Right.
But I honestly think the other side of the story, man, is Philip Lopez Jr. there. Philip Lopez Jr. has ascended.
Yes.
And I think Mark Richards is trying to catch up to the Mark Richards version from last year. But it's still early in the season.
It's early.
Somebody who has something to say about that, Jordan Power, teaming up with Adam Histner right now, 13-3 over Chad and James Cumberland Jr. Jeremiah Hector and Clint Parham.
I feel like Jeremiah Hector's having a decent weekend already.
His name is getting mentioned quite a bit. They'll take on Justin Burton Jr. and Logan Chamberlain. Justin and Logan were the overall number one seed going into that final round of rounders. And then
watch out for Jordan Kimbrell, Blaine Rozier. Sneaky. Of course, they'll probably get smashed next match.
That's on you.
Yeah, my bad.
But speaking of on Phasia, Kyle Malone at the bottom there advances to the singles shootout finals to take on Jamie Graham. Jimmy Humans came close to taking him on, lost by 1 point. They're teaming up.
So who's
shootout here?
Who's playing better than Kyle Malone in this building as we speak?
Besides me, nobody. Nobody.
Wow, they've already started this match in front of us. They're already
I think
live.
they're still going down and back.
Are they?
Either way, we're not commentating the first round if they are.
Wow.
That's how selfish I am. Trevor Brooks and Stephen Bernasette teaming up for the shootout and partners for the season, coming in as the 6th seed. Caleb Batson and Isabella Soprennant.
That's an interesting team.
Already advanced. Trey Birchfield, Alex Rawls taking on Alan Rawls and Chris Kingsbury. That should be a pretty good one.
Yeah. Brothers.
And then, surprisingly, Devin Harbaugh and Derek King down 11-3 to Zach Shibner and Gage.
It's my fault. It's my fault.
Zach is on fire, though. He's thrown very well today. The Hollands advance over Kemba and Baldwin. Duncan Clemmer and Noah Monza. And a chance to see what they got going on. Gavin Cano ran halfway across the floor.
Oh, yeah, they're live. They're live. It's sick. What's the score?
We'll find out here in a second.
A four spot.
So they're Ryan Wiedenfeld and Ryan Smith coming in as a 2 seed. They'll take on Steve Blake, Tyre Nick, and Zach Lewis and Ryan Hart already advanced.
Zach Lewis, Ryan Hart playing pretty well today. Both played well in singles.
Yeah, Ryan Hart is a man on a mission this year. He came up to me in Virginia Beach and, why didn't you mention me as a player to watch? This was like shortly after my first ACL Live.
See, hey, do you enjoy it?
I'm going to get a bunch of that.
Do you enjoy it? Like, every stop we go to, I either get mean mugged by people or they come up and say it.
Yeah, for every 5 compliments, there's another 20. You got it wrongs right behind it.
Yeah.
But this is bracket B action here, Bernie. Fisher and Gavin are the number 1 seed in the B bracket, finding themselves down 4-0 to start here.
By the way, you want to know something crazy?
I do.
First match I've ever called a Fisher Hamilton. As much talk as there's been about this young man, as well as he's played, this will be my first match calling Fisher Hamilton.
Well, to catch you up to speed, Fisher Hamilton is good at cornhole.
Okay, that's what I've heard.
That's all you need to know.
That's the story on the street.
They must have heard you talking about him. We got Ryan and Zach behind you right now.
There they are.
Ears have been burning.
Playing well in singles, still playing well in doubles. Sneaking around behind us.
So a strong team that I thought was going to have a deep run today, down and out, 22-0. Tyler Cobb and Kobe Costanza fall to Alex Lippard and Brandon Davis.
That's a couple of North Carolina boys right there. Alex Lippard.
Lippard or Lippard? Lippard?
I believe it's Lippard.
Well, Tubby and Tice are advancing. They're going to take on the Kuhfuss, Trevor Kuhfuss and Jared Kuhfuss.
By the way, how well's Jared Kuhfuss playing? I mean, Trevor's Trevor, but how well? I mean, Jared was.
Well, I didn't want to say too much earlier, but he is what most people consider a strong sleeper in the draft.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think that
Most people being who?
Well, a few of the captains.
Okay,
actually.
okay.
Yeah, I've heard it from a couple of people that they're looking to get him. But the thing they're trying to juggle is what round to take him in because he's not a well-known player.
You ready? That's called value.
Here we go. Starting early with that one. Travis Graven and Mike Harvey, 12-11, eliminating Eric Zockline and Tanner Halbert.
Wow, not a good start for Tanner Halbert. Did not do well in this shootout.
He's got to get a haircut.
Yeah, I've never seen his hair that long. Not that it's long.
I feel good after haircuts. I mean, that's what he needs. I'm telling you. Bobby Hunt and Chad Hunt, 15-9 over Rosie and Sam Finley. Rosie and Sam had strong rounders victories. Defeated Noah Wooten and Ryan Windsor.
How about this match right here?
I was just going to say Frank Milan and Cheyenne Bubenheim have not really looked that great, but they are taking on Bracy Blanton and Anthony Mayball. A couple of my guys, and 9-9 score there. That's on court 61. Winner gets Cameron Presley and Andrew Guy. Matt Abernathy and Jacob Beamer already advanced. Ryan Windsor, Noah Wooten 2-0 over Jason Frady and Byron Sisson. Winner of that match gets Alec and David Ryan. And then good match there, Jimmy McGuffin, Damon Dennis, 2019 over Brian Schramm and Ethan Walker.
Wow.
And Dave Sutton and Joe Neested comes in as the 2 seed. And that catches you guys up on the brackets. We'll keep you updated as much as possible. Breakdown for the live feed is going to go like this, Bernie. We're going to get doubles action all the way down to, I think, the final 2, right?
That's correct.
And then we're hopping over to high school singles.
Yes, sir. At least the semis and final of high school singles. At the very least. Ooh, bag kind of hung up on him. He was surprised by that. He thought he made that.
I don't think Terry can step out and collect all these, but I think it's worth a shot right now at this stage of the game. You must be listening. He does go slick side. He got it to spin, just didn't get it to fall.
Oh,
it works. It works, though.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. I'm checking out Fisher Hamilton's look. So apparently there's this thing that some of the kids are doing, kind of rolling the one leg up. What's that all about?
I'm going to market that, actually. I'm going to invent some shorts where one leg is shorter than the other. But Fisher Hamilton, if you stare at his pasty white leg there, you'll see he's got a little bruise every now and then on his thigh because he actually does hit his bag against his leg. A lot of the other players do it because they think they're doing what he does, but they don't.
Okay, I got you.
So he's one player who actually hits his leg when he throws, and he does that to stop the bag from being caught on the pant leg or short leg in that situation.
Jeff Reynolds seems to do that a lot as well.
Hit his leg?
Yeah. It looks like it anyway.
Yeah, there's a couple other people.
Tyler Cobb is another
Tyler's
one.
Unable to get that roll to go all the way over.
So Gavin Cano, Bella Suprinant. Are we talking about that yet, or are they too young to talk about that?
I don't know. Last time I talked about it, I got some messages. But, I mean, in a perfect world, you'd find
young love, man.
a partner in the cornhole world, you know?
Yeah. Only that person's going to know what you're going through.
I'm still trying to figure out if I would like a girl in the cornhole world or if I want somebody outside of it. I mean, you guys all seem perfectly happy with yours outside of it.
It's tough because, Julie, for example, isn't the biggest fan of cornhole. Just due to the fact that I'm gone so much during the year. So I think from that perspective, it might be better to find someone in the world that knows. I mean, she understands it. We're adults. It's not a big deal. But, she's not, psyched about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the one strength that it would have is you get to travel, split hotel rooms. I mean, for me, in my situation, I get free hotel rooms for the significant other. We can travel the country on their dime. But, yeah, I think being able to have your passion mix over could both hurt and help the relationship. Them being young ones in the sport, who knows?
Oh, unlucky. Missed it by about 1.5 inches.
Awesome. Yep, they're wannabe fishers. I mean,
wow.
Skill-wise, yeah.
What a great bag there. Oh,
and
again.
that one off the back. That's trouble.
It's 2 of them. Back to back, just a little short.
He's double-checking to see if he could push. He says it'll clog. So they're going back to the roll again. I just don't understand that right there. You already
Yeah.
got the points.
I hear you. Why? Conservatism pays sometimes. Man, the voice is really low today.
Can't see his other bag. He's only got one off, right?
Oh, he finally made it. Took 3 of them.
Good shot. Not even happy that he hit it.
Yeah. Like, that would have been nice for the other 2 as well. 18-10, Fisher and Gavin.
So he gave up 1 there. But yeah, it's a situation. Just go board there, man, or roll again.
I think he was figuring that he had the.
Can't count chickens before eggs have been hatched.
Yeah, but that's not good.
That is not.
Might be all she wrote.
Adrian Brunson, Vincent first checking in. Tyler Amos, how you guys doing?
I don't know why.
Welcome in.
Well, it's not going to matter either way. Yep. And that will do it. Fisher, Hamilton, Gavin, Cano.
Cano.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I know it's Cano, and I can't do it. I literally can't do it.
Doing it on purpose.
No, I can't do it.
So let's see. Let's see if we, now that we're in bracket play, let's kind of stick here for a little bit. Let's finish going through bracket B, Bernie.
Okay.
Did I make my pick in bracket A? I don't think I did.
You did not.
Oh, man. Oh, okay, I'm doing it. Ryan Wiedenfeld and Ryan Smith. There you go. Surprise, surprise. I'm in the Ryan Wiedenfeld corner.
Man, that is shocking. Hollins are going to be tough. Climmer, Malmanza. Interesting.
Oh, wait. Kyle and Jimmy, though.
Yeah.
All right, take it back. I'm going Kyle and Jimmy.
Interesting. Huh.
What about you? Who you going with?
I like Jordan Power, Adam Histner. Mark Richards, Philip Lopez. There's a lot of teams to like in this bracket.
You can like them all you want, but you got to pick. You're on the spot.
On the spot? Give me Richards and Lopez.
Okay.
That's not like a hot take or anything.
No, hey, it's not easy in the round limited format. The seeds only get you a certain distance. You got to go the rest of the way.
That's true.
You can't dodge good opponents in this type of stuff. Fisher, Hamilton, and Gavin are the 1 seed. They'll take on Eric Anderson and Timmy Jonas next. Continue to go through these brackets here. I think the left side looks kind of easy, in my opinion.
Comparatively speaking?
Yeah, Jimmy Graham and Matt Guy at the bottom.
That team's pretty good.
And this is just based off of names. I haven't really had a chance to see anybody throw today. Right side, Storm Hogue and Matt Stout. 10-5 are Mike and Cody. Looks like Bracy and Anthony were able to finish that off against Frank and Cheyenne. It's Terry's.
Jason Frady. Byron Sisson have a day. Why don't you?
Terry. Is Damon's? Is that Damon Dennis's phone? Huh? All right.
Oh, that's strange.
We're on phone duty.
Yeah.
All right, so Ryan Windsor, Noah Wooten probably would have been my pick, but I'm going to have to stay away with him being down 11-7. Got Alec and David there.
Ooh, Jimmy and Damon.
Go. Dave Sutton and Joe Nisa. All right, so bracket B is a little bit tougher. I don't think I'm going to go against Jimmy McGuffin and Damon Dennis.
I'm going Matt and Jamie.
Okay, so there we go. So
I'm going chalk.
So I got Jimmy and Damon taking on Ryan and Ryan. No, did I say Ryan and Ryan? I went Kyle and Jimmy.
Yep.
So Jimmy and Kyle taking on Jimmy and Damon, and you have Mark and Phil taking on Matt and Jamie.
Yeah, I went way out on a limb.
You're deep, man. Your insides are deep.
I mean,
all right, next up, let's bring in some Cobb.
The cream does usually rise.
We're going to bring on some brother battle now. We got the Cobbs and the Kuhfuss.
Wow. I like it. Cobbs and Kuhfuss.
I think the story of this one here is going to be Jared Kuhfuss. Is his airmail still on point?
I mean, the one game I was watching, sitting over here with you guys in Rounders, he was lights out. We got Papa Kuhfuss over there. So you've got the Kuhfuss family and the Cobb family. Is there going to be a battle?
You get in the room? Huh? You get in the room? No, I haven't gotten in the room yet. What's up, brother?
Lots of conversation.
Good. That's how we roll.
Tyson Tubby. I like it.
This is a different version of the Cobbs from last year, Bernie. I'm not sure if you've seen them yet, but they're Team Ultras this year.
I have noticed.
I think they were initially signed with the intention of getting more carpet players on hand, but I think Tice might be falling in love with some fast bags.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I would think at this level they could probably all adjust to whatever they got in their hand.
Pretty much. I look at it this way. If you show up to a blind draw and you get any of these players, they'll be perfectly fine throwing your bags.
They will figure it out. Yeah. I mean, it might take them a round or two, but they'll figure it out.
Yeah, so you give them a whole entire season with different bags in their hand, they'll get themselves where they need to be.
It's kind of like a couple years ago when Firebags first came out, and I believe Jamie Graham wasn't as happy with the bag. It was like, wasn't as happy with it, but was still a top 5 player in the world.
Yeah. And those bags, I was not a fan either. But since then, I think Fire has done a great job of listening to their players and adjusting to the market.
Sure.
But I mean, that's kind of an interesting thing that you kind of opened up there, because as a bag manufacturer, do you create the product first or find the players first? Because you need both.
It's a combination.
But which one comes first? Because getting the names has definitely helped Fire.
All right, I'll give you one. I'm going to give you a golf analogy. You ready?
Oh man, I'm terrible at golf.
Well, I'm just going to say that Nike got into golf because of Tiger Woods.
Okay.
And so they basically designed everything to his specs. Now, they knew the stuff that they put out to the public was not going to be like that. But they went out and got that name knowing what he would be, right? Or just what his name would be, the amount of attention, blah, 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 all that stuff. You look at someone like what Mark's done with Ultra. He's just trying to put it out there to everyone. And so he's taking a completely different approach, taking a macro approach.
Yeah, I'm thinking more along the lines of like a newer company, though. So, take my guys, Vortex, out of St. Louis, Josh Seller. They have Deborah Odom and Megan Maupin is like their headliner team this year.
Okay.
Strong players, obviously.
Sure.
But they weren't in a position to come out and just sign.
It's hard.
An elite player like
it's,
that.
It's hard unless you have the capital.
Yeah. So the fact that McCannon was able to do it off the bat, definitely night and day.
Yeah, I think he was able to get some capital investment, which always helps. It's all about the money, Wally.
It's all about the Benjamins.
I believe we're set to pop here.
That's pretty much how we got hired on, right, Bernie?
Yeah, exactly.
Hire the talent.
Yep. It's pretty easy to see.
I was kind of surprised they agreed to pay me $10,000 per open. Oh, mics are live. I forgot how. IRS is listening.
Mm-hmm. Well, you keep saying stuff like that, your dating life will improve.
Yeah, that's a good point. I knew I kept you around for some wisdom every now and then. Why are these girls in my inbox all of a sudden?
I thought we were going to a nice dinner. What, Chili's isn't nice?
Yeah. I got you the extra breadstick. What do you want from me? Good collect from Trevor.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Christensen checking says, let's go Trevor and Jared rep us in the Great Lakes out here.
Oh, and it wouldn't come back. Give him a 4 spot.
I like that bag being thrown on slick side.
Yes.
Get that slick material, put a little bit of speed on the bag, have the stick-on-stick grip, and then let the momentum of the bag carry the rest of the way in the hole. Instead, it gets hung up.
Yep.
4 points for Jared.
Or Trevor.
That's what I said. Sometimes my accent sounds a little off.
Yeah, that Midwestern accent, really. The Trevor, the T's and the J's.
I was saying that Trevor gave Jared 4 points.
Right.
But
That's exactly what you were saying.
Yeah.
I'm following you. I smell what you're stepping in.
Ooh, Tubby came across the line. Is that illegal? Ooh.
Are you starting that?
Chat already started it. Why not? What up, Johnny? Tell you what, doesn't look like Jared's missed a beat, though.
He did throw the first one short, however, in this round.
Yeah, that's true. But, I mean,
yeah,
his pushes and his air mills are still on.
To get one.
Can only remain a sleeper for so long.
It's true.
I'm kind of curious to see what people have done for their draft stock so far in just rounders. Had quite a few upsets.
Well, so anyone can be good on a weekend. And I think, you'll see some of the drafting will come, people will get recency bias, right? And they'll be like, man, did you see them play this weekend? Blah, blah, blah.
I think the one thing with rounders, though, is that since there's so much downtime, people walk around and mingle and interact a little bit more. And, what's your record after every round? What's your record? How'd you do? Did you get it? I'm 2-1. Oh, who beat you? And then they say the name, and then now that person's on the radar. And when they got downtime, they'll kind of watch that person. So
Sure.
I'm kind of curious if any of that's going on this weekend, especially with the captains involved. I love hearing the team captains interact with each other so far.
I love the trade talk.
Yep.
Ooh, that's unlucky.
On fast side, right in front.
No, he said he's going to shoot
it.
He said he's going to shoot it. And that's... So who's the older and who's the young? I'm guessing Trevor's the older brother?
Yes. I think Jared's the younger one, though.
Yeah. Is that your call?
Calling it. I believe the dad is older than both of them.
I'm pretty sure.
So, yeah, it's something they're going to have to work on with the communication. And I think that's one thing that's very fascinating with Tyson Tubby being that close, how well their communication plays in, because I know for a fact that me and my brother would only be able to communicate friendly for a certain amount of time.
Yeah? You have that kind of brotherly love?
I mean, it's a situation where, like, you be angry, and then the next time you see each other, you love each other. And
sure.
Everything's right as rain. But
I always wanted a brother.
It's going to be interesting to watch the chemistry between Jared and Trevor throughout the season. Not saying they have anything ill towards each other in any way, shape, or form, but just miscommunication there on that shot decision.
Well, if things hold serve here, he's going to pick up 2. Pass it down to his brother with a lead. Ooh, that looked like it stayed on his hand a little longer than normal. Kind of got hung up on his fingers.
Yeah, misreleased it. Score remains 4-4. Entering round number 5 here.
Whoa. Nice block. I don't know if Tubby just said I wasn't or Tyson just wasn't trying to block. But it worked out.
That's a good one there.
Wow, Trevor's missed 3 of his last 4 airmail attempts. Might be time to put that down for a second.
Great shot. Replaces the bag. Stays in position to force Trevor to make a difficult shot. Turn it over, went slick side. Good push through.
Ooh, just kind of hung up on him. Is that going to come back?
I think it might go.
Oh, wow.
Prove me wrong. 1 point.
Big bag.
Still got the lead, though.
Yeah, yep. That's unlucky.
Coming over here for the next match.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be a good one.
The professor's made his way over. He's ready for the next match.
Rumor has it it's Wooten and Windsor against the Ryans.
Did they come back and win?
No?
They were losing earlier. Let's take a look. Let's.
A notification that said he was on board 999. What does that mean?
Oh, the other Ryan.
Oh, they did come back and
Alec
win.
and David
Wow.
Ryan.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Ryan Smith, Ryan Wiedenfeld.
no,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Ooh.
Yeah, Wally thinks about himself and his players first.
I'm staring at the bracket that has Ryan and Ryan at the top of it.
Ooh, wow. Tubby. Still okay. Oh, yeah. Still a big chance here. I like the communication between the Kuhfuss brothers, actually. It seems pleasant.
Communication, yes. Shot selection, to be determined.
Ooh, wow.
That
Give him a
is
4 spot.
Unfortunate rim out for Jared.
Was that the dreaded 7-3?
Big leagues. We're in the big leagues.
Man, the 7-3 4 spot. That's a tough one. I feel awesome. 3 Red Bulls and I still want to go to bed.
I'm surprised you're still here, to be honest with you.
Kind of delirious, actually.
I would be in the hotel room if I was in your situation.
Well, I did it yesterday. I missed load in, so I felt pretty guilty about it.
You got the lazy river in the hotel, like the hot tub, man. Hop in there with all those kiddos.
I was laid up watching bowl games yesterday.
Good shot, good slick side. 12 rounds here, Vincent. Apparently in round
like
number
that.
7.
Timeout.
Timeout. Court 1.
Speaking of bowl games, who's playing today?
The Dallas Cowboys and
Oh yeah, you still.
Tennessee Titans.
Day 1.
I still need to figure out what's going on with Tony Pollard. So, chat, if you guys got some downtime,
Don't do it, Chad.
let me know if Tony Pollard.
He's on his own for this one. If you're in the championship, you're on your own. Don't help him. No assistance.
This guy. Not even eligible to compete for a championship.
I know, man. Choked it hard. It's a long time out. Time for that buzzer. I really wish the laugh track was in between us.
Too far. That was a good high school buzzer, I think.
It was. It was very good. Because it sounded like it wasn't really working properly.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect.
Yes. Exactly.
Decisions. Airmail, nothing. Go. Stacked 3 high on the right.
That's really
Is Trevor
It's unlucky.
gonna
I
go
thought
for the triple bar of soap here?
going in behind. Ooh,
The cojones to even shoot that.
yeah. Can't believe nothing fell. That's unlucky.
6 on 4.
Unlucky.
6 on 4 for 2.
Yeah. They've been lighting it up in the last 2 rounds. 7-3 and a 6-4. I like that bag.
Looks just like the other 3 he's throwing.
Wow. Wow. Wally's on fire today, kids. Fire.
I'm not going to lie. It is one bag color selection that is messing with my eyes.
Pink?
But just because I know there's wording on it, and like my eyes are trying to focus on the wording, and it's just not processing. It's giving me a headache. I assume it's not an issue for you color seeing folk, but my color blindness is just straining.
I'm not really colorblind. I'm just blind.
Hits the pile. I think he was wanting his bag on the left to move a little bit. It did not. Kind of rolled over to the right.
Taking a timeout. He's going to come down and take a look at it.
Timeout. Court 1.
That was awesome.
I feel like I could have been a voiceover for the Nintendo video games.
You know what's not
Double dribble.
You know what's not comfortable? This chair.
Really? You got that one over there? This
I
guy's just
know.
sitting here. Take him out. There's only Trey Ryder. He'll move.
That's delicious. What do you think he does here? You think he goes up again?
I would.
Banged in the last one.
Oh, no, I'd push. I'd push.
Yep, going right through it. Oh,
I forgot who shot you're talking about.
yeah, unlucky.
And now I'm going slick side. I'm aiming at that front bag. And it'll collect. It'll go in perfectly for a wash.
You think?
If I'm shooting it, will.
Huh. Interesting. Does anyone out there believe Wally when he says these things?
Watch this. He'll show you what I'm talking about.
That guy over there.
Idiot.
How's that 4 spot and giving up the lead for your bag choice? That's what I saw happening.
I would have done it differently.
Ricky 6, done. I'll remember that.
All right, they do have the
10-9. What round are we in?
Round number 9.
Wow.
Whenever you do these bags are live and
Yes.
you're announcing, what do you call it? What do you call it? DJing? Not really DJing. You're
MC.
MC, that's it.
Yes.
Got my letters confused. Do you do the rounds and score and all that?
Yeah, during round limited.
I'm sure if you do it like every single round. Or if you just the last
Usually
few.
what I'll do is I'll do it most of the rounds and then give like a really big one on round 9.
Yeah,
round 10.
I tried having the crowd catch on to that. What round is it? And then you'd be like, the last and final round. And then
Yeah.
I got in trouble.
Yeah, yeah,
They told me to calm down.
yeah. You can't have too much fun out there, Wally.
And I was like, I thought I was doing justice.
You know, Trevor has thrown a lot of airmails and missed the majority of them in this match, and yet they still have the lead.
Just keep shooting.
Shoot or shoot.
Well, back to even.
Going again. Made that one, though. That was cash.
That's why you keep shooting.
Boom.
That
Way
one
to
didn't
finish,
look as
boys.
pretty, but still just effective. It's like when the ladies ask me out, you know. Sometimes it just doesn't happen, but you got to keep shooting your shot. Eventually, I'll say yes. You know?
Huh. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, you're a man of mystery, Wally.
Maybe. Kind of busy.
I got stuff to do.
I got things.
I'm important.
And that block right there creates an interesting situation here on number 10. Both players trying to figure out how to manufacture points here for their partner.
This is kind of important shots here. I mean, you're going. That's big, Tubby, big airmail. Let's go.
I like the step out here. You're going to try and bully at the same time as get that bag in your hand to go.
That's a
Oh, he
great bag.
collected.
Come on, come on,
I didn't think he was able to collect on that shot.
come
but he
on
did.
with that.
That's how you get yourself picked in the first or second round there, Jared.
And that weird kind of outside lean with his arm,
Mm-hmm.
like that at the very end. It's almost. Oh no!
You see that time
Step
and time
out and
again.
get it here, Tubby. Step out and get it.
Make the hard shot, miss the easy one.
Oh, he's not stepping out. He's telling him to just go right down the middle and just, at worst, take the wash. Is that what he's telling him?
Yeah, I don't like the call. I'm going after this bag if I'm him.
Yes. Step out, go get it, take the lead.
Or if anything, take another timeout. You get 40 of them.
Wow. I don't know there, man. Maybe step out, go attack it. But worst, you know, wash doesn't hurt you, but we got 2 rounds remaining, a 10-9 game.
Yeah, I'm collecting that bag all day long. Or at least going after it. Especially when you only got 1 round left to throw.
It's a good bag. Not liking it, but I like it. It's a good bag.
Back
It's
block.
going to be an airmail battle. What do you think? Think he goes in behind again? Or
I'm
does
just
he have
going,
a cut shot?
I'm going board here. I'm going to let Trevor fire the first bullet.
Oh, timeout. Well, I mean, he made his last one, but he's missed probably 2/3 of his airmails in this match.
Right, but if I'm Tice right now, I'm looking at this situation on the board. Trevor's got to be the one to collect his own bag here. I'm not making his bag for him.
Right.
And if he misses that airmail and goes off the back of the board, your goal here is to get 1 point and get it back to Tubby to try and score 1 on his end.
Right. It's just how confident do you feel? You know, I mean, obviously, I think taking the time out to look at it, I mean, That's telling me he's not confident in the air. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't like playing where you're trying not to lose either.
Correct.
The decision has been made.
Going
He is
up.
going up.
Oh, unlucky to take both, but hey, now you've got hole control. It's a hell of a shot.
One thing he does, though, is he frees up that pile.
Does free it up. Wow. Trevor's feeling it now. It's 2 in a row. Tice going back up. That's cash. Wow. This is nice. Oh,
Trevor
feeling it.
Found it at the right time.
Absolutely.
See, eventually they say yes.
Oh, no, you could tell that was left out of his hand.
Oh, no.
That's a big 3.
Oh, no, no, no.
A big 3 spot. So down 4 going into the last round. Wow. So Jared, just stay down the middle. But look at the way his arm pops out right at the end. You see that? That's crazy to me. How
that rotation on that bag, yeah.
How that elbow just doesn't eventually just get tired, get some tendonitis.
Tried to block.
Yeah, just came across it just a touch.
Got to go back to it. Highly unlikely that Jared's going to miss his final 2 bags, but
yeah, you never know.
Got to cross your fingers at some point.
You never know.
Yeah, so I'm just going board here now if I'm Jared.
Yeah. I mean,
he's down to miracle shots. Now.
Yeah. Hero time. Well, pretty good bag, but too little too late at this point. Oh. It's not going to hurt him, but wow, that was... wow.
Get you to breathe a little bit. We got some awkward knuckles to end it. I don't think I've done an awkward knuckles replay, so.
Battle of the Brothers goes to the Kuhfuss brothers.
The Kuhfuss take that one down over the Cobbs. We are going to head to commercial. When we come back, we're going to bring on Alec Ryan and David Ryan to take on Ryan Windsor and Noah Wooten. See you guys in just a few. Welcome back, ACL Nation. Got some action going on court 35 right now. Adam Histner and Jordan Power currently up 6-0 over Philip Lopez Jr. and Mark Richards. Here on the main broadcast court, we're bringing in Alec Ryan and David Ryan to take on Ryan Windsor, and Noah has no Ryan in his name.
Little Brat Pack cornhole getting ready to throw down for you.
I like it.
Another family pair, the Ryans.
It's a family show, Bernie.
It is a family show.
Winner of that match on court 35 between Adam, Jordan, Phillip, and Mark will take on Justin Burton Jr. and Logan Chamberlain. Bottom half of that bracket, Tom Gustafson and Nico Morales are waiting for either Corey Morrison, Austin Schlobaum, Kyle Malone, or Jimmy Humans. 15-7 there, Kyle and Jimmy in the lead.
Kyle Malone is just feeling it today. Simple as that. You know, it's funny how Jordan Power is because he called out that match. He wanted that match. He really wanted it. He was sitting here before, like 2 rounds before it would get there, saying, I really want that match. You know, Mark has his headphones in. I don't think Mark can hear a word he's saying.
I mean, here's the thing. You look at that match, Jordan cares. Mark does not care. Mark does not care who he plays. He doesn't really look at the opponent.
Sure, he's just playing his game.
He plays himself, and that's it.
These bags are live, by the way, my friend.
These bags are possibly ready to keep track.
How good of a bag was that from Ryan Windsor?
I give it a 7.
You give it a 7? Huh. Tough critic.
This is an official timeout that's not going to be called an official timeout.
So what do you think Ryan Windsor's listening to right now?
Nirvana.
No way.
Okay, fine. Don't ask me what I think then.
I'll take it. I take it in stride. And that's the cleanest jab you've
I think I've even asked him before.
You're right.
Oh, ooh, that's kind of filthy.
Look at that Ryan's face. You know that.
That was kind of silly. A little replay of that.
Oh, is this a half game?
You know, there's half the hole available. Let me just go ahead and drop it in there.
Ryan looks instantly sad. These guys are firing bags pretty quick, man.
Mm-hmm. Once again, Noah Wooten with socks and shoes.
He's doing pretty well. I've seen a lot of players today throwing in Crocs, and I'm like, uh-oh, better enjoy it. You get to the broadcast, you got to switch them out.
That's a great bag. Ooh, got an opportunity here. Got an opportunity here. The door's open. Walk through it. And he does not.
He looked like he tried a little bit too much on that shot.
He did. Just, it seemed like a fairly simple shot.
He was going slick side cut.
If there is a knock on Noah Wooten's game, it's shots like that. It's a fairly straightforward shot for a person of his talent.
Yeah, it looked like he just went slick side with this bat. I mean, it's a normal sticky side push for me if I'm Noah, and he went slick side cut and just did not look good. Got out of the round, though, 5-0 score. Windsor's first bag is down the middle and in as we enter round number 3.
But it doesn't hurt him.
Round number 9, the score is 8-0 over there. Jordan and Adam still in the lead. I'll keep you guys updated.
I'm still of the firm belief that Ryan Windsor's calves have to be the strongest calves in the game with the way he throws.
My man works out.
And watch this. Right up on his toes as he releases. Every time. Hard on the toes. Oh.
I just want to know how you develop that throw. Like, what happens for you to finalize on that technique?
Huh. 3 more. Is that a quick 8-0 lead for Ryan and Noah?
I'll tell you what, though, it doesn't look exactly pretty, but Bracy Blanton and Anthony Mayball continue to move right along.
Continuing to move along.
Yeah, now they'll get Matt Abernathy and Jacob Beamer. So the first time throwing together, looking forward to making a deep run. So far, so good. Winner of this match will get Jimmy McGuffin and Damon Dennis. Hey, that's my pick, Bernie.
I know. Still staying alive.
I don't know
BG
if
in it.
Here, I like to pat myself on the back.
I you know, you do like to make your calls known throughout the day, all day.
And then when they lose, I change them.
Mm-hmm.
Can't beat them, cheat them.
Absolutely. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Simple board shot right there. They're on the board. Hey, 2 points, 2 points.
Yep.
Round number 5.
Every mountain climb starts with the first step, folks.
How far out do you guys have?
He makes that look so simple, and it's fascinating to me.
Well, you got to go season by season because
Yeah.
it's got to be the right price. And people gotta pay.
This is almost a chess match on the left-hand side.
I think he wanted that to come back just a touch.
So Alec Ryan's kind of hard to see here, Bernie, but he's got some new kill shots and some matching Hey Dudes.
Ooh.
As his Hey Dudes matches bags.
Give him 2 more. 8-4. Cut the lead in half in 2 rounds. Bit by bit.
Austin Reynard may be one of the most fashionable people in the game, making sure his players look good, too. Look good, throw good.
That's what they say. So you like those Hey Dudes is what you're telling me.
I mean, I appreciate that. I'm not sure I'll go back to rocking Hey Dudes again. There's not enough support for me.
I love that bag going side by side in the hole. Noah takes care of it. Like it again.
Good crowd starting to gather around these main courts.
As we file down. Huh.
I don't know if you saw over there the whole basketball court to our right. They're doing light testing, Bernie.
Oh, yeah. Testing
It's
the
getting
LEDs
real,
and the
man.
lights. Oh, yeah. It's that time. Oh, going on. Interesting. Huh.
I think he wanted that as an airmail.
Yeah. Interesting.
It looked like a perfect block. But then him and Alec are laughing about it.
Noah's going to go into that hard. And he does. Great collect there for the wash.
So there's no, you don't have pros. We're not doing that college and pros. That's a cool. You don't need to though. Well, it's cool, but you don't need to. No.
Good shot here from Noah to collect everything in.
Yeah.
That was almost a penguin. Kind of just rolled over the pile, goes in. 8-4, round number 7.
Give him something to look at.
Again, the chess match continues over here on the left-hand side.
Yep, absolutely.
Not everybody.
That one might be able to be collected. Depends on how Ryan plays it. Ryan just goes in now. Creates an opportunity for Alec.
That looked, you know what? That actually looked a little hard out of his hand, to be honest.
I do have to say that is probably one of his weaknesses, sometimes adjusting his speeds for different shots. Windsor tried to avoid it.
But you know what I mean? Like the way it came out of his hand, it just seemed like it was going to bounce too hard when it got to the board.
Man, a couple blow-up rounds there to finish that one off. 10 on 5, and then 12 on 4. Adam Histner and Jordan Power take that one down.
Wow.
21-2.
Quickly. 21-2.
They'll be next on the broadcast
Jordan
court.
Power, Adam Histner. That is a beatdown.
They're going to take on Justin Burton Jr. and Logan Chamberlain next here on the main court. Nothing but some bangers left, Bernie.
Yes, sir. Cream always rises, bro.
He didn't want to do it any like I told him.
Anthony, the high school kids threw so fast. They got 6 rounds of rounders done in an hour and 40 minutes. Okay.
Went for it. Just a little bit short on the airmail.
Did you hear that stat?
I did hear that.
Dude, them high school kids just love to throw bags.
Flying. Flying. Hey, take a second and think. Flying.
Yeah, we had the junior championships in Virginia Beach, and I believe they got double dipped. And I think that match was over double dip in 12 minutes.
That's awesome.
I loved it. As a commentator, I loved it.
Yeah.
There were no replays. But
Just going. Just flinging it. Wow, that's such a good bag.
I was over there watching for about an hour.
Right, yeah. Willing to give up the 2.
I strap on my best blow-up master shoes, and
In to get 2. There it is. Make it 10-6. Windsor, Wooten. Still with the lead. What round are we in, Wally?
round number 9.
Round number 9. 4 rounds remain.
Kyle Malone and Jimmy Human starting up on court 37 against Tom Gustafson and Nico Morales.
I hate that you say Gustafson. It's kind of like my canoe.
I have tried to say it every single way. Trevor Brooks and Steve Burness at 5. Caleb Batts and Isabella Sopran at 8.
Huh.
Winner of that one will get Alan Rawls and Chris Kingsbury.
How about that? It's a great bag from Noah. I like that bag. Is he going through it or is he going over it?
I think so.
Going through it. Wow.
Good collect.
Oh, chance to get 2. The elder Ryan not happy with that shot. There it is.
12-6, round 11. These will be the last 4 bags from Alec and Ryan Windsor on the left.
Been a lot of strategy on this side to our left.
Strategy's pretty much out the window now for Windsor. Just go right down the middle.
Yep.
Don't make a mistake.
Ooh.
Alec Ryan's the one who has to force the issue.
Interesting bag there.
And there it is. Expect a cut right into that lane.
Ooh.
Perfect
That's
shot.
such a good bag. Timeout.
Windsor doesn't look happy. I think that's a perfect shot, though. That's exactly where you want that bag.
Yeah.
That's better than going in.
Better than in. He didn't look happy with it. You think he was trying to take both around it and just leave Alec's bag
I
there?
think his initial thought was to try and get that bag
Yeah.
in and then bring the other one with it. You look at him here, he double clutches.
Yeah.
Regrips
Yeah,
the
I think
bag.
he was trying to grab them both, but I mean, that bag's fine.
Well, I've asked him about that before and found out that he doesn't like doing it. Sometimes something catches his eye, and that's why he regrips. So it's not even the grip on the bag. But he
Interesting.
does a great job of resetting himself and coming back and firing that bag.
I'm dying over here. That one got away from Alec. Here we go again. This cut. Can he get all 3? Ooh, it hopped on him, but it'll work.
It's good. Finishes the round with a 9. Best case scenario, Alec will get 1 point.
Oh, no.
And that's not going to do. He's going to get 4, 16-6.
Wow. 16-6 going into round number
12. This is the last and final round.
Wow.
Trying. Got the commission
That's
behind me,
it.
and I'm trying to make sure.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you over there working.
Somebody might be dying soon. There's a chance for a job opening.
Yeah, I am on the way out, apparently. Now the roll's working. Solid win. Ryan Windsor, Noah Wooten, moving on.
All right, guys, commercial break. When we come back, we are going to get that match that we talked about earlier that I already forgot who it was.
Jordan Power, Adam Histner.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
Against Justin Burton Jr. and Logan Chamberlain. See you guys in just a few.
Man, that was, of all the intros I've ever heard, Wally, that sure was one of them.
That is definitely one of them. We got the mullet versus the no-sleeve look on the left-hand side. Justin Burton Jr. lining up against Adam Histner.
Ain't nothing but a Texas waterfall.
Jordan Power on the right-hand side lining up against Logan Chamberlain. Team Titan versus team, was that KC from Texas?
You know, I will tell you, when I saw Logan Chamberlain play, was it here last year in the college championships? He looked pro-ready. And here he is now.
I concur. He had a strong year last year.
I mean, he didn't even get to the final. Like, he may not have gotten as far as he wanted to, but you could tell, like, all right, that talent's going to go further than maybe someone else who had just a big day.
Yeah, sometimes when you know, you know.
Yeah.
I still don't see how you think this is Landon Crabtree, or Landon Crabtree looks like him, though.
I didn't say it looked like, just the name. I got the names confused.
LCLC.
Oh, cool.
I dig it.
It wasn't a looks thing.
All right, so we are waiting for the tablet to get updated. In the meantime, let's take a look at the brackets and see who all is left. This is bracket A, left side, Adam Histner, Jordan Power taking on Justin Burton Jr. and Logan Chamberlain. As soon as the tablet updates,
Are we having an issue? Tablet issue.
bottom half, Tom G and Nico up 5-0 over Kyle Malone and Jimmy Humans.
Got a tablet issue. Yeah, we got a tablet issue here on court one.
If only we had somebody.
Tablet issue on court one here.
If only we had somebody behind us.
Some technology problems.
Caleb Bass and Isabella Sopranen taking on Trevor Brooks and Stephen Bernasette. Steve and Trevor up 18-10. Winner of that one gets Alan Rawls, Chris Kingsbury.
Court 99.
I would assign it, but Trey said, I'll give you my access as long as you don't touch anything.
So there you go.
I am not touching
anything. Having some assignment issues. That's what my girlfriend says about me.
You want to do it?
We went to Nacho Hippo to eat last night.
Hey, I like that one house that's right on the street, Nacho House.
All right, so yeah, my pick is in a little bit of trouble there, down to Nico and Tom.
2 rounds. Get back in that.
But if they get eliminated, I'm allowed to go back to my original pick, which is Ryan Smith, Ryan Wiedenfeld. So I'm still alive, no matter what happens, because I'm in charge.
I didn't get that far. But Ron
Things were running too smooth over here on court one. There had to be a moment.
I'm still having a great time.
You are.
Ron said, what, 1-7? He said 1-7 for a view of the tower.
That's exactly right. That's why it's on
When did it sell?
That's right.
No, because it changed. I mean, things have changed.
Well, so how's your best baseball announcer going to work here? You got to kill some time. 7th inning stretch time.
What?
Someone needs to go get Josh.
What? I think Trey's talking. You talking to Josh?
Yeah.
Hey, what up, John? How you doing? You want to kill time? All right, let's kill some time.
Can you go tell Josh to assign this court?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Front.
Is my little friend.
Let me see if I can find some high school action.
Oh, there it is. I think we're good now.
Good job, Anthony.
Nice job, Anthony.
Anthony's so good.
So
All right, we're
so
starting
fast.
off.
As soon as he stood up, here we are. These bags are live.
Maybe.
Pretty good
Shot.
bag right there. Throws the V block right back.
But I like to just be, I want to see if
Wondering what's going to happen in this game if Jordan Power will kind of have a Chicago Cubs syndrome. His World Series is playing Mark Richards.
Yeah.
Defeated him last round. It's like when the Cardinals finally lose to the Cubs. All of Chicago goes crazy.
Ooh,
That's good.
just hung up on him a little.
That's in good position. Nothing Jordan can do here without taking one of Logan's back.
Oh.
Move just a little bit. It moved just a little bit. Little bit.
Uh-huh. What is going on, man? My phone is out of control.
You get notified?
Getting all kinds of stuff.
Uh-oh. 2-0 start for Justin and Logan.
Thank you, Anthony. Sorry.
Yeah. And that's a match I would love to see on court 38. Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld taking on Duncan Clemmer and Noah Almanza.
Yeah, that would be a good one. I wonder why you would like to see that.
It's the other side of the equation. I want to see Duncan and Noah. I want to see what they look like on the boards together. Tom G and Nico up 11-1 over Kyle and Jimmy. Winner of that match will play the winner of this one.
Oh. I can't see what's on the board over there. How many bags are... Ooh, wow. Big miss. Make it 3-0. You know who doesn't like being called a NASCAR driver?
Justin Burton Jr.
Still a great NASCAR name. I don't care what anybody says.
You'll never be able to get through a Justin Burton Jr. name.
I mean, just
without saying
every time you say it, just think about it. Justin Burton Jr. not driving a NASCAR, you're killing me. Yeah, the crowd's filed in. You can feel the presence behind us.
You got people. He's taking a step out here. He's got extra bumpers on the right-hand side, slick side of the bag in hand. Bag is away to try and collect 4 points. Hits too far to the right. Nothing moves.
Ooh.
That's a good placement for that bag, actually.
Try to come in hard up the middle.
I'm taking a timeout here. If I'm Logan, I want to look exactly where I need to push this bag.
I'm coming in hard. Hard middle. Oh, he left it short. He knew it. He knew it as soon. First outburst from Jordan Power.
He's sending it.
First outburst. Outburst number 1. No.
He said roll it. 4-3.
Give him 1.
That's one thing we thought we'd see whenever we saw these teams
Little chatter.
get signed up.
Little
Adam
chatter.
and Jordan definitely going to have fun.
Yep.
Adam says, roll it. And Jordan's like, what, you want me to roll it? And then Adam says, don't ask me. I don't know how to roll.
That's a pretty good bag there. Still looking at giving up 2 if Justin can collect. There, just like that.
Shot. Justin has had some early bag struggles. His 4th bag has been the moneymaker for him.
Yeah. That's in for 2. Make it 5-1. Burton Jr. Chamberlain. Quick lead over Histner. Power. All right. Here's something that drives me insane.
Whoa.
Insane. The fact that people want to put an S on the end of Jordan Power's name.
Really? Like that's
Happens all the time.
That's your fight.
It drives me crazy.
I do often, but I do it when I explain things like Jordan Power's bag.
Well,
An apostrophe S.
An apostrophe S, yes.
And I feel like a lot of people hear that and they misconstrue it.
Right.
For
They're
powers.
Mm-hmm.
I could understand a milder version of your grief. I don't know if I'm to the insane point of it.
Pet peeve. How about that?
Well, I'm going to do another one for you. Tom Gustafson and Nico Morales advance over Kyle Malone and Jimmy Humans.
Yeah,
So-
how's Gavin Cano doing?
So my pick will now switch to Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld, which I originally said. I'm allowed to do that.
Nope, you are not. Ooh,
Bar of soap.
interesting.
Bar of soap.
Do it.
Oh, that's boring. Taps it in.
Tap it in. It's going around. Actually going behind. Interesting. Going up. Bang. Backside. Backside. Little chatter. Little chatter. Got headset on, so we can't quite hear the chatter, unfortunately. Oh, no. The dreaded right or left miss.
The chatter
wow.
work. If I'm Justin Burton Jr., I'm firing back with an and one, and I don't know what Adam said. I'm saying it right back to him, though. I think Justin Burton Jr. is something he might be able to get in his head, though.
Wow.
Jordan Power fires down to Adam, says 2 bags on the ground in 1 round.
Yeah. Make it 5-4. You know, you put 2 on the ground, you only give up 1 point. I'm gladly taking that. I think if you're Justin Burton Jr., you need to start thinking positive. Like, hey, I put 2 bags on the ground and only gave up 1 point. I'm walking away happy.
Well, I am pretty happy. I will get to see my guys on the broadcast court next. Bracy Blanton and Anthony Mayball will take on Storm Hogue and Matthew Stout to get to the Final Four in Bracket B to take on either Jimmy McGuffin and Damon Dennis or Ryan Windsor and Noah Wooten. Score there is Jimmy and Damon up 2-0.
How about that bag?
Good
How about
speed.
that? How about that roll? Oh, well.
That is
Can
not
he
a
get?
good
Can he
shot.
get all 3 of these bags? You think?
I think he can. It's set up perfectly for him.
Can he get all 3? Coming in hot. Oh, and it's unlucky. What is happening?
It's time for me to wake
Oh.
up.
I had the same alarm. I was like, "What? Why is my phone going off?" Lead change 6-5. Power Histner. I think both teams need to settle. I think Justin needs to just make a couple of bags, settle down, relax.
I feel like the problem with Adam and Jordan is they're almost
Trying.
like, look what I can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
They feed into the crowd a little bit too much. And on the other side of the coin, you got Justin and Logan, who are rookies. They've had some deep runs, but they put a lot of weight on their shoulders to try and prove to themselves and other people that
I
they belong
actually like that round from both these guys. Just give me double 4-bagger.
Just
Everybody relax, reset.
here. Yep, round number 9.
4 rounds remain. I like that bag.
Fisher Hamilton and Gavin Cano advance 18-11 over Alex and Brandon. They are in the final 8 teams that remain in doubles.
It's a good bag.
Here for shootout number 1 in Myrtle Beach.
How about it? Big bag. Right over the top. Give me the roll. Oh, kind of hopped on him, but it's there.
He's going up again to try and collect.
Got it. Look good out of his hand. Come up the middle and you can get 2 here. Maybe get out of here with a wash. Or that happens and you give up 4. That's unlucky. Now you're down 5 with 3 rounds to go. If you're Logan and Justin, you need to kind of close your ears off right now and just play.
First miss there from Adam creates an opportunity. Logan immediately fires down. Come on, that's 2. Let's go.
Yep. Don't get caught up in the game. Man, I really do sound good today. Maybe I should just get sick more often.
I dig it.
Steady. Steady. In for 2. 3 points, 2 rounds. 3 points, 2 rounds. This round is big for Logan. I think Jordan's gotten in his head just a touch on this side. Some of that chatter's kind of gotten to him just a little bit. Needs to settle down. That bag looked like it was going to be short.
I like that placement, though. Takes away the roll.
Be a long roll. Going up. Bang. I like
hit.
it.
Big hit on bag number 2.
Yep. Gonna follow. Bang. Airmail battle. Bang. Let's go. Ooh, cash. That looked short. Oh, it looked short. He pulled the string on it. Timeout. Pulled the string on it.
They're going to discuss strategy to figure out what they want to do here with it being 10-7. Do you want to go board and final round get 4?
Yes.
Or do you want to shoot it and try and get 3 and extend that lead to 6? Personally, I'm
taking
going board.
I'm taking the 4. Taking the 4.
Thought all flights were grounded. Look at that air show.
Yep, there it is. Smart bag.
Does go board for the 4 points.
I mean, unless Adam throws one off and misses one.
4-point lead, sorry.
Yeah. He goes quick. Yeah.
He's got to force 2 misses from Adam somehow.
And still collect. There's a first short block.
If I'm Adam, that block doesn't matter. He's not collecting that bag.
Especially now.
He went for the cut. He hit it. And
That's
yelled,
a solid miss.
Good job by Justin bringing it closer, though.
Uh-oh.
There's one.
I like it. Now's an opportunity. The door's slightly open. You can kind of peek inside, maybe.
It's teetered.
Oh, and it stayed out. And that might be it.
He wants to end one that's so bad.
But that's perfect. That's perfect.
He wanted to end one that's so bad, and he looks down at Jordan and cracks a smile.
That will
Jordan
do it.
says, just go board.
That will do
doing?
it.
All right, guys, we'll take a look at the brackets. When we come back, we're going to get Bracy and Tony Mayball. See you guys in just a few.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Welcome back in, ACL Nation. Taking a look at Bracket B. Jimmy McGuffin and Damon Dennis up over Ryan Windsor and Noah Wooten. I believe that's about 8 rounds in.
11-4.
Not sure if you heard, but Jimmy and Damon were my pick, Bernie.
They were. They were indeed.
Lower half of that bracket we got here on court number 1, Bracy, Blanton, and Anthony Mayball going to take on Storm Hogue and Matthew Stout. They're finishing up their down and backs.
This is my first time calling Bracy and Anthony.
Bracy, ACL rookie. Tony Mayball as well. He got in through the qualifier. Bracy qualified at Worlds last year. Tony qualified through the conference championships. Strong player, though. I believe Bracey's Midwest. Yeah, he's Midwest because he's Missouri. And then Tony, Great Lakes.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's color coordinated.
Representing Team Vortex.
But he takes it all the way down to the shoes. You got to like that.
I call that fleekable, Bernie. Looking fleekable. Tony, though, he's another person who had to drive in. I believe he got in at 2 o'clock in the morning. He tired.
You know, sometimes that can go either way, right? You're just so tired you can't really focus, you can't get it done. And then there's other times that you're so tired that nothing else kind of gets in your vision. You're able to hyper focus.
Yeah, it takes the thinking out of it. Your brain doesn't move
you
too
just go on
fast,
autopilot.
Your body does the rest of the work, what it's so used to doing.
I mean, he's going to collapse tonight, but
right. They got to figure it out. Starting
being
off
young helps, by the way.
on the left-hand side, Matthew and Tony. Yeah, I don't know anything about that anymore.
No, sir. No idea.
They're going to start that Adam Histner-Jordan power match on court number 36 against Tom G. and Nico. So all Titan left side of bracket A. Alan Rawls and Chris Kingsbury 1-0 over Trevor Brooks and Stephen Bernasette. So pretty strong showing for the Titan squad out of bracket A.
Those Ryans that you like so much.
Yep,
Look at them.
My pick to win bracket A. Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld.
Took out my boys.
Along.
Actually, didn't I? Who are Jamie and Matt still in this bracket?
I believe that's bracket B.
Oh, is it the other bracket?
Yeah, they're bracket B.
No, they're right there.
Tied 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2.
Against the Kuhfuss.
Oh, man. Kuhfuss brothers holding strong. It should be right in front of us somewhere. Can we see it? No.
63, I think, is over.
Got a scoring discrepancy.
I think they're just double checking. Four nothing start for Storm and Matthew. Storm looked over here and asked me. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't look over here.
I'm not going to be the one.
I was told there'd be no math.
Gracie, a strong basketball player.
Is that right?
High school record, 3 points, I believe.
How about that?
Might be all-time scorer. Double check.
Really?
Don't even know what high school, though. Looked like he changed his throw since I last saw him, too.
Fairly small guy to be the leading scorer in his high school's history.
Hey, you got to shoot, man.
I played high school basketball, could not make a shot.
You had your shorts were too short.
Well, that was true, but we didn't have a three-point line until my senior year. How about that? I was a more break it down off the dribble kind of guy. Distribute.
I used to have a decent shot until I realized what having a decent shot meant. Start playing against better talented players, and you realize you're not as good as you thought you were.
Just never had time to shoot standstill jump shot.
Matthew hits the pile. Only Tony's bag falls in. Pretty sure he's going to block her here, and he does. Perfect placement on it. Tony's got a nice flat bag.
That looked trampoline the whole way.
I'm not going to tell you guys how to live your life, but in the chat, Alina wants you to add her. I would not add her. Just going to go ahead and throw that out there for your protection.
Huh.
But hey, sometimes you want to feel crazy, YOLO, you know? To each their own.
You saying there's bots in the chat?
There might be. I mean, the chat's definitely gotten a lot more beautiful since you brought your sexy sick voice in.
Right? Uh-oh. Did you hear that? Something just got in there.
I don't know what that was. It happened the same time Trey tweeted, so wonder what happened there.
Interesting. What round are we in? I feel like this match is
Round 4, 6-4. Points moving every single step of the way. Missed opportunity here for Bracey to add a couple more onto it. Bracey's playing slick side on these bags. It's kind of interesting to me. Good collect from Storm.
Yep.
How about the Kuhfusses? Trevor and Jared up 10-2 over
Wow.
Jamie Graham and Matt Guide.
How about that? What a run from those guys today.
Oh, he got one there? I didn't see the bag off the back of the board.
Yeah.
So 7-4. My bad. It's very rare that I make a mistake
Yeah. I can't believe it actually happened.
on national television. Histner power up 2-0 over Morales and Tom. Not even going to try the last name anymore. You make fun of me.
I can't even say it the way you say it. Gustafsson.
Gustafsson.
There you go. Look at you. Or Gustafsson.
Strong you.
Bang. How about that backside airmail?
So it's
Currently showing 5 on 3. Tony's got decisions to make here. Looks to go board. Can Matthew hit another big shot in this round to take the lead? Kangaroos off the back. We're tied 7-7. It was 7-4 the round right there. 7-4, making it 7-7 as we enter round number 6.
Almost
Would
halfway
have been
home.
cool if that was round 4. Storm is now a male model. Okay, I'll take your word
What's
for it.
that?
I'll take your word for
How
it.
about that? What's that? What must that be like?
I don't know. Rocking the Siva and RGX jersey. Kind of like it. I like the colors on that one. Couple big rounds now that lead switches. Nico and Tom now out in front.
Kind of held up. Big round for Storm.
Yeah, Bracey wanted to hit his bag on the right. Instead, he hit the entire pile. Doesn't
Yeah.
get anything to move.
11-7. Round number 7. Halfway home in this matchup.
Got big things coming from Siva and K9 next month, Bernie.
Is that right?
Yeah. If you had a chance to go by their vendor booth over there,
I've not.
quite a few vendors, but you might see a couple sets of K9 bags on the table.
Huh. How about that?
I'm looking forward. This one's been in the works for a while, so looking forward to dropping it. Just got to get back home, man. This has been an
that's a
exhausting
big
trip
bag.
already, and we're only on day 1.
Day 1.
Good collect.
Yep.
Matthew's throwing very well.
Yeah, very stout round.
Ah.
Oh, what? Is that even legal?
Did you know if you spell Matthew forward and backward, you use letters both ways?
I did. I did hear that.
Science.
It's science.
11-7 Storm. First shot a little bit off to the side. Let's see how Bracey wants to play this.
It's still lane side. Lane
Expect him
side
to go
blocker.
side by side here.
Yeah, he will. Oh, goes in behind.
Back block.
Interesting.
I don't like that because it goes
Yeah.
in Storm's favor. Storm has that
Oh,
right
he
left
missed
cut.
the cut. Missed it. It's so strange when you see a guy with a natural cut like that miss it. Like you wonder if they just overthought it. Like just throw your normal bag.
Austin, yeah, no, I've never actually seen his stance this way. It looks like a different stance to me. Not sure if Bracey has changed things or if he's trying to change things or what, but Not doing terrible. Just doesn't look the same.
Oh, off the back. That was
terrible.
That was not that was not the round he was looking for.
Definitely not.
Make it 15-7.
Yeah, that's more. Look our picture we took.
15-7. After the way the rounders started and the way they went, though, they got to be happy with themselves.
Sure.
Making a deep run here, making what, final 8 in the bracket?
I believe so.
That's that little.
Alan Rawls and Chris Kingsbury up 9-3 over Trevor Brooks and Steve Bernasette. Winner of that one takes on Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld. Winner of this match here takes on Jimmy McGuffin and Damon Dennis. On the other side, we got Trevor and Jared Kuhfuss up 12-10 over Jamie Graham and Matt Guy.
Like stuff like
That is in round 9 over there.
That's the camera. I'm not saying that picture, but I'm saying like.
Another good round from Matthew. Matthew
Yeah.
looks to be locked in.
Yeah, he is, for sure. Matthew burst on the scene in this building a few years back, actually, playing for UVA Wise.
That'll do her.
That was impressive.
Yeah, let's see if we got some PPRs real quick.
Are you going to jump on some PPRs?
Oh, where's this one at? There we go here. So, actually, not that striking statistically. Only threw a 9,
Yeah.
but looked like he was hitting the shots.
But I
he
think it
wanted to.
came up to a 9. You know what I mean? His last few rounds were impressive.
Yeah, so not the showing that Bracey and Anthony wanted on the broadcast, but good run overall as a tournament. First time thrown together, looks very well. We're going to take a commercial break, give you guys a chance to go by that SIVA canopy and check out those bags I'm talking about. We'll get our next match assigned here, and we'll keep trucking right along. See you in a few. Welcome back, ACL Nation broadcast court here today in Myrtle Beach. Open number 6. We're going to stay with Storm Hogue and Matthew Stout. We're going to bring in Jimmy McGuffin and Damon Dennis. The high school singles matches are ready to go. 4 players that have made it in. Gavin Hammond from Thunder Ridge High School. Caden Blencow from Addison Central School. Anthony Eastridge from Great Bridges High School. And Austin Wasco from Red Oak High School in Texas. We will go to high school singles action once we finish doubles. Looks like we're going to bring in somebody from Colorado to kind of talk a little bit about Gavin before we start. Anthony, what's up, bro?
We going to see Gavin out here?
Gavin will be in the Final Four for high school, so we will see him after doubles.
Oh, let's go. Going to have to let Colorado know he's going to hit the broadcast. Were you talking? Sorry, I'm just jumping in. Were you talking about it?
Yeah, so down to the Final Four there, we got Gavin Hammond. Let's see, who was it? Caden Glencow, Anthony Eastridge, and Austin Wasco. But I believe we got probably 3 or 4 matches left here on the broadcast for doubles action to figure out the final 2 teams to go to Arizona. Fisher Hamilton and Gavin Cano are going to take on Trevor Kuhfuss and Jared Kuhfuss as they finish off Matt Guy and Jamie Graham 20-10. Winner of that match will go to the finals for the B bracket. They're going to start that up on court 34. Winner of that match will take on the winner of this one here between Jimmy McGuffin, Damon Dennis, Storm Hogue, and Matthew Stout. Over in the A bracket, Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld are going to take on the winner of Alan Rawls and Chris Kingsbury. Trevor Brooks and Steve Bernasette. The score of that match is 10-8. Alan Rawls and Chris Kingsbury in the lead. Other side of the bracket, we have Tom Gustafson and Nico Morales advancing
look at
to the
that.
finals
Yeah.
over Adam Histner and Jordan Power.
Okay, they got through. Yeah, they got through Malone and Humans to get there. That's a big win for those boys right there. A new partnership this year.
I mean, you know how I like to always bring it back around to myself, Anthony. He was our guest on the Wednesday show. You can check that out on YouTube with Baggin' and Braggin'. Nico Morales was our guest.
Nice. Was that the episode 1? Was that the
Episode 2.
episode 2?
Yeah, we did Devin Hardball episode 1, and that's on YouTube now. We got everything posted and caught
Oh,
back
okay,
up, so.
cool. Yeah, I got to get caught up.
Yeah, you're
Let's
not
go.
too far behind, but having a good time, man. I enjoy it. It's different. I feel like there's a lot of pressure all the time. Every time I do a weekly show, though. It's going to be a
It is a
hard
commitment.
episode next week. We're going to talk with Jimmy Humans about how his draft went. He's got the overall #1 pick. See if his plans and brainstorming is executed exactly how he wanted it. But I will go through the open #3 clips from East Moline. That's where Tony Smith's coin slot came into play. So we'll get a chance to look at that again. We're live at, we're pre-recorded, but we go live at 8 o'clock.
A pretty strong run, I mean, for Hogue and Stout, right? We saw Stout a couple years back. I think it was Kansas at one of the Nationals. Had a deep run in singles, so he was showing broadcast-level talent. And then last year, we just didn't see him much. And then Hogue made that national broadcast right out of the gate, right to start off the pro season, and then not much from him from the season. So these boys teaming up. Do you know, I believe they are committed pro partners, right? Do you know offhand, or is it just for this tournament? I think they are actually committed pro partners.
Yeah, I think so, too. I haven't really heard much about it, but hanging out with the SIVA boys, I think that this is a legit partnership for the season. Storm kind of went under the radar this whole offseason. Really quiet. Like, a lot of the splash was Tony and Jake, and then Storm's kind of like, hey, I'll just do my own thing. I'm cool.
You think Jimmy Humans was eyeballing that 11 o'clock quarter moon? You know, if there's any room back there on the airmail, he's going to try and shoot it.
McGuffin, yeah, on that one, I was thinking it for a second, but I was like, this is a bad idea. But Jimmy and Damon been around a long time, man. They're not gonna make any unnecessary risks.
Trying to get used to the new branding from Damon, all that ultra all over. You know, we've seen all cornhole plastered all over him for years, so that's a big change for me, trying to get used to that one.
That's a dead spot shark bait block, level 5. Out of play.
Wanted to get that block just a little bit more center. Good bully, good touch from Stout. That's going to make that collect a little bit harder. Full step out for Dennis. Outside arm, which will help collect. He wants to get a piece. He used to be able to cut the hell out of them game changers. If you ever see the patch side, he had a nice outside cut. Didn't see that as much here with this Psycho. That little bit of suede on the patch maybe helped just to kind of get that cut going for him. I still could not cut those things, but he can.
Damon had a good run singles. I think he made it all the way to the bracket finals, didn't he? I think he lost a purser in the bracket final, if I'm not mistaken. I like this version of Damon.
Yeah, Dennis coming up short. He is unhappy with that.
Only 2. Hear that Anthony said boards are sticky.
Yeah, so Alec Ryan coming off of, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes an hour ago, came off of his match, said, man, I needed 2 down and backs. I threw my first bag. It barely got past the ACL sign. I had to do another down and back. He said it was playing really, really slow. Which Storm's going to like. He likes that super slow speed. I don't know much about these bags in his hand, but I imagine it's got to play into his roll game. He loves a sticky.
How about that rodeo game right there?
Oh,
Drives
good
in.
bag.
Good answer from Jimmy. I'm going to try and see if I got both those replays, hopefully. It's a good shot. Jimmy stays in. Oh, I was going to say, he's got a little bit of a lane if he wants it.
He can move left to right. He releases in a handshake. He's going to try and work around the left side. It was a good bag. That ended up falling.
Caught just enough of it. Looks like I did get both of them. Here we go. Storm rides that one in, and Jimmy McGuffin on the other side clips them both. Nicely done. Score remains 2-2 as we enter round at number 5. Over on court number 36, it is set. Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld will take on Trevor Brooks and Stephen Bernasette. Court 34 is underway. No score there just yet.
Should get a back block here. He's going to try and punch through and collect off the left. Good bag. He kind of wedges everything tighter. Like a short airmail here. He's got 2 bags to work with, and that's what we're calling for. McGuffin calling short airmail. He wants to hammer the green part of the pile. Kind of punch it loose.
Damon Dennis, the one who told me about the rodeo call. Ride that bag in the hole.
Oh, and there's a rodeo for you.
Wrong side.
He rode
Still
the wrong
play.
one in, but that works. That will set up his bag 4. Should be the same thing. A short airmail hit the pile.
He's going backside, he says.
Backside, let's go.
I'm kind of surprised he's not trying to roll on top of this. I don't know. Does Matthew ever roll? I don't even know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, back in the day, I don't know about with these bags. Yeah, he used to throw. His bag actually looks a little bit different. He used to throw a really exaggerated tilt bag. Natural. Going up.
Too far to the right. 1 point.
Misfire, going to cost him a point. Going the other way. Amanda in the chat saying, love me some Sivas.
You see the canine collab Sivas we got over there? At the canopy?
I haven't, no.
Swing by the
Got to check them out.
Swing by, man. They did good. They print out bright. I love when the bright colors come off on the bag, man.
Jimmy Human setting up a clap.
McGuffin.
Or excuse me, McGuffin. I always do that. There he is. Bang.
Jimmy.
He likes to get corners in and then just grab them all with the last bag.
Finishing off the round 8 on 8. Score remains 3-2. Again, winner of this goes to the Bracket B finals. We'll go down to the final 2 teams, then we'll play the high school matchups here. You got any broadcast stuff going on this weekend? Are you on the big set?
No,
Or is that just Jeff and Trey?
No, just the draft, right? We have the draft. That should be some good fun. We'll see how that goes, and then helping you out here in the booth.
Let's go.
Damon wanted to kind of push through all of it, I think. If he's going to replace, he wants to be a little deeper, setting up an airmail. Possible double drag, big airmail coming here for Dennis. Way high.
And he got it. Opens up the push, though, for Matthew.
Yeah, he's going to want to clear this out, but avoid the left side.
He's stepping out.
I'm telling you, man, his cutback, just know Damon Dennis has a nasty cut. Now, I haven't seen it with these Psychos before.
Double checking the trusses.
It had the cut motion, just a little short on his mark. If he needs to go a little bit deeper, kind of work around the top part of that, part of the hole, come in like at the 2 o'clock position. That one's going to cost him a couple points. Here we go, Jimmy McGuffin counting 2 points here on a 4-bagger.
That's a good bully.
And for him, even better. His airmail's so ridiculous that he's okay leaving stuff short of the hole like that. I watched one time Jimmy McGuffin versus Cheyenne Renner. He's down 12-0. And he implemented his block and airmail game. It was an absolute clinic. He'd lay a level 2, 3 airmail. Lay a level 2, 3 airmail. He went on a 21-01 run, won that thing 21-12.
Jeez. He's thinking hard push here at this pile.
Yeah, he wants to break that up. That's a good bag, though.
I'm happy
He's
with that.
okay with it. Yeah, because he kind of takes over that block position, right? I mean, if McGuffin pushes through, he's probably going to collect.
He got lucky. He got lucky that he gets one out of that because that bag almost knocked in Storms. It goes off the side of the board. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of shocked he didn't just go airmail there. It's kind of ugly up front. Trevor Kuhfuss and Jared Kuhfuss 5. Fisher Hamilton and Gavin Cano 3. That is in round number 7.
Andrew Clark jumping up on the live feed. What's up, buddy? Mike Bechtel wishing he was here. Still time here.
Only in round number 9.
Not as much of a step out. This is another setup for his cut. I can't hear what he's saying, but
he said, "What do you think?" And Jimmy says, "Whatever you think." He says, "Well, I know what I think. I just don't know if I can." I love these two teamed up, man.
not bad. He kind of cuts right into that block position there. Decisions for Stout. He's looking to Hogue for a consult. I think he gave him the up signal. I saw a thumbs up. He's going up.
Laying short off the back, and that is the moment that Damon and Jimmy have been waiting for. Chance to take the lead with this push for 3. This one's still got to be in. It is in. They'll maintain the lead, 5-4. Damon's going to get 1 there. Round number 10. Jimmy with first shot.
Had a chance to take the lead. Missing the push, down 1. 12 bags left for each team here. Love the side-by-side. Take your side-by-side and give you a side-by-side. It's going to set up a bag for airmail. Might be too far to roll. That's a 3-level roll. I kind of like a short airmail here for Hogue. Land right on that level 1. Because there's no doubt Jimmy's going to shoot it. That's kind of what he did. He hit it, but a little bit left. He's going up. Oh, backside. Nothing goes.
No hesitation. Storm's got chasing to do now, and he's in trouble.
Oh, big points.
That's a 4 spot. Look at
That's
this.
a lead change.
Plenty of room for Jimmy McGuffin to go backside. Hits it clean. Takes the lead. Forces Storm's hand. Going into double digits round. Final 4 bags from Damon Dennis and Matthew Stout on the left-hand side. 8-5 on the scoreboard.
Good set for McGuffin. The key was that second bag block. He really set up nothing but airmails to finish out the round, and you never want to be in a situation where you have to put on an airmail battle with Jimmy McGuffin. He's going to win that.
The way this is winding down, just to give you guys a heads up, we might take a double commercial break. When we come back, we'll probably get the final for the B bracket here. So winner of this one's probably going to stay and fight for a broadcast spot.
Beautiful bag, too, for Damon. He controlled his speed. Instead of pushing through everything, he replaced. And that forced Stout kind of out to the left with that bag, set himself up for another replace. I kind of like a replace instead of everything in again. That's going to prevent Stout to collect some bags off the left side. So enough speed coming through to push his green bag in and basically replace or sit as a blocker again. Comes up shy in the speed. It's not what he wanted, but it's not bad. The key is he's not setting up Stout for a push and collect. He's thinking, I want to get out of this with a 6-4-2. Put up 2 more points here going into the last round.
Couldn't hear what they said, but does not look like Matthew and Storm are on the same page. Hits the pile. Only Damon's bag goes.
Stout and Hogue in trouble. Are we round 11 here?
They're going to take another timeout.
Yeah, round 11. Stout, Hogue in trouble. More points going.
I think they're going to break out their jitterbug and calculate some points real quick, make sure they're on the same page. My situation here, I'm blocking this all day long.
I think that's a good call. Just lay a block left side of the board, right in front of the Blues, force an airmail. You could come out of this with 5 points on a missed airmail. He's going to have to drag everything.
Most importantly, though, you don't even need the points. You're already up 3 points on the scoreboard.
Facts.
This is Damon Dennis's final bag with the round limited format. You're up on the round 7-3. Matthew's got to pull some miracle out here to score this round. I'm going board.
We need a telestrator, man. We got to put an X right where we want that block.
Let's see if I can make an X real quick. Don't challenge me, Anthony.
Oh, yeah, a little text.
Right there?
Nah, left.
Oh, look, right there.
A little more, because he's going to step out. Maybe like right there.
Telestrator.
There you go.
Perfect. Right where I had it.
So it takes away the step out. He's going up.
Yeah, you got to go up. You got to get at least one of these for the wash. 2 for points.
He's got to hit something to stay alive here, Wally. A drag. He needs a drag. Not terrible, but you're in trouble. I mean, you got to get 4 points in the last round. You need a 12-8, a 10-6, something like that. Basically, McGuffin, no big mistakes. You're going to take this win to the next round. That's how you start that off. Going to be a forced block. We got to manufacture some points here. Good level 1 inside arm. So that's going to force a step out. McGuffin really good at getting around bags, too. Here's a great get around. Perfect example.
Great.
As a righty, that bag is coming in clockwise. So when you hit the left side of the bag, it acts like a gear. It basically just pulls itself into the hole.
And Storm collects on bag number 2. Now he's at the point where he just kind of hopes Jimmy misses. He does not.
Yeah, that was in for the win, yep.
Jimmy McGuffin and Damon Dennis here in shootout number 1. South Carolina advanced to Bracket B finals to take on either Fisher Hamilton and Gavin Cano or Trevor Kuhfuss and Jared Kuhfuss. Score right now on that match is 6-3. They're in their final round over there, so we'll have a matchup when we get back, guys. Bracket B championship, just a few. All right, folks, welcome back. The matchup is set. Jimmy McGuffin and Damon Dennis getting ready to take on Trevor Kuhfuss and Jared Kuhfuss. This is for your Bracket B championship. To get to the broadcast, over on court 36, we got Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld 6. Trevor Brooks and Steve Bernasette 2. Winner of that one will take on Tom Gustafson and Nico Morales. They're going to finish up their down and backs here. Lining up on the left-hand side, we're getting Damon Dennis lining up against Jared Kuhfuss on the right-hand side. Trevor will throw against Jimmy McGuffin. After this, we are going into the high school singles matchups. Again, the 4 players to advance. We got Gavin Hammond, Caden Blencow, Anthony Eastridge, and Austin Wasco. Anthony, we got a pretty good one here. One little side story that could be working this weekend. It's only day number 1, but we got 2 assistant managers here. Damon Dennis teaming up with Matt Guy, and then on the other side, we got Trevor Kuhfuss. He's on the Michigan Marauder squad. I know for a fact that Josh Lunsford would love to have Jimmy McGuffin paired up with Damon Dennis, and I'm pretty sure Trevor would love to have Jared paired up with him. Be interesting to see how the draft plays itself out. And go ahead and switch angles here just in case these bags are live.
The Kuhfuss is making their debut, man.
Kuhfuss. I asked him, I said, how do you say plural Kuhfuss? He said Kuhfuss. I was like, I'm going to roll with it. I like it.
I think their Pops is here, too. I saw someone walking around
right
with a
there.
jersey. He said, like, I don't know.
There, right there in front of us with the Badger
Papa
Lynn bag
Kuhfuss or
brawl.
something like that. Papa Foos or something. That's cool to see the game in the family like this. I've been impressed with these boys all day. I called one of their games earlier, watched one off court or off broadcast. I think they just play. They're playing a really smart game. I was really impressed at some of the decision making they were doing.
Yeah, I only saw one hiccup where it didn't look like they're on the same page. Other than that, they're working well.
And Trevor, man, he's just got his. I think he's got his head game down. He's just chill. Like nothing really bugs him. He'll make a bad shot, and he's just kind of like, all right, I'm going to get the next one kind of thing.
So funny story came at the Iowa Open last year. I got to throw in that one. We took some boards back to the hotel, and we saw.
Okay, did you just see that?
You got to roll now all of a sudden?
I got to remember that. I didn't know that was going to happen.
I said, you can't be rolling in round 1, man. I was not ready. I got the replay, I think. We'll see
And
in a second.
that was over 2 levels, man. That was a deep roll. Sorry, go ahead, buddy. What were you saying?
No, that caught me off guard, too. Let's take a look at it real quick before we get back into it. I missed a little slow on the replay. But, yeah, just some normal guys. You know, they're in their casual clothes. He's wearing jeans and a T-shirt. And you got Trevor over here rocking some khaki shorts. And then his dad over there, I think, had some overalls on. Just look like normal people, right? Playing some cornhole bag. So we walk in the hotel room. We think we're going to hustle these guys, right? I didn't realize it was Trevor. And then all of a sudden they start bringing their A game. And Papa over there, he's got an airmail of his own, man.
Okay.
He was nasty in that hotel room or lobby.
Pop's got some game, too, then.
Yeah. So, yeah, Trevor and Jared, man, they'll sneak up on you if you don't keep an eye on them. Jared Kuhfuss, very underrated player. I'm going to be interested to see where he goes in the draft. He's what I can. Bang! Look at that, though. That's not underrated. That's known.
That's what McGuffin does right there. Coming up short on bag 4 on the hole shot. You see Trevor kind of shake it off. He's like, I wanted it all. You give McGuffin a little bit of room, takes advantage. Airmail earning him 2 points.
Round number 8 is underway on court 36. Ryan Wiedenfeld and Ryan Smith up 13-5 over Trevor Brooks and Stephen Bernasette. It's just a new pairing showdown. All 5 teams that remain, all new partnerships for this season.
Winner of this on TV. Do I got that right, Wally?
That's correct. Yes, sir.
How crazy would that be? Make your rookie debut. You know, Jared coming out here, first pro event. I'm just gonna put myself on TV right quick.
There's Eddie in the chat. So we almost didn't invite them to the blind draw because we didn't know who they were. It's funny.
And we almost saw that from Travis Purser in singles. Travis 1 win away from making a TV broadcast. What a statement that would make for the first pro event to have all these just rookies, these unknowns just showing up on the broadcast. I think that's what's going to. I think that the game makes its way to that. You know, you're constantly seeing new faces on the broadcast because we're seeing the talent pool just stack up, especially with a lot of these young rookies coming in, a lot of new faces, but the talent is so high. I think we start seeing less of the same names and faces on the broadcast.
Yeah, and it kind of goes back to the qualifier. I mean, the qualifier now isn't just, go on a good streak, get some lucky matchups. It's a gauntlet now. You have got to go through some talented players to get there. And then they're making it a little bit more strict for the qualifying process, too. Like, you have to perform religiously. So, yeah, definitely the talent pool is getting deeper and deeper. And I love seeing different people on the broadcast court. We've been blessed with a plethora of different people today.
Speaking of, let's take a peek at how Jared qualified. Like you said, how you qualify really speaks to your caliber of play. Jared did come out of the pro qualifier, so one of the 32 to make it through that gauntlet. Oh, anything but long. Anything but long. He just wanted to hammer the pile, ends up long.
Hey, Tony, good run, man. Keep your head up, brother. Good run today. 3 games away from the broadcast. You ain't lying, but plenty of work to do, man. It's a long season. This is only shootout number 1. I think you embrace you're going to work on that chemistry a little bit more and hammer it home. Roger Brooks is with us, though. He says, love seeing new faces. I like that placement from Damon.
Had the cut position. It had the tilt. It just didn't get any movement out of that bag. Dennis wanted to get just a little bit more of that, but he did get a piece. Has a couple bags to work with. Here we go. This is going to set up Dennis's cut. I haven't seen him able to do it yet with the cycles. Not as consistently as he was last season with the game changers. Full step out. Let's see if he can get it. There it is.
There's the
Gets the
heavy
right to
tilt.
left. He gets a clap. He finally gets it to work.
Breeze afterwards. Deep breath.
Another roll coming out of here for Kuhfuss. Do we know what
Jim.
bags these are? I know they're swag bags, right? But what model they're dealing with? I think I saw Freedoms earlier.
Here's your cut you've been looking for.
Not Freedoms, Fantasies.
I think that's what he threw last year. Trevor, at least. Round 6, 11-1.
Kind of running out of time here. You know, you think in these round limiteds you can pick up 2 points a round. We got, 6 rounds left, down 10. I mean, now's when you got to start. You got to get 2 points out of this round.
I don't know how it's going to happen with Jimmy already having one in, having whole control.
And setting up an airmail show. Oh, we get a miss. I was talking to Jimmy one time. I said, what's your best streak? What is your best run of airmail in practice? He hit, I don't remember the exact number, but it was 90-something out of 100 airmail in practice. Insane.
Just going to give up one more to Jimmy. 12-1.
All right, instead of picking up points, bleeding more points.
Yeah, that's insane, man. I don't even know if I've hit. I don't know if I've ever hit more than 30 in a day. I hit 40 one time. 40 is my high out of 100. But I think my longest streak in airmail is definitely probably 5. I don't know how I can string them together like that. That's impressive.
All right, 6 rounds left. Down 11 points. Here's where you got to pick. We talk DPR, difference per round. You have to score 2 points per round. A 2 DPR is double the high of last season's average. So Mark Richards averaged a 0.8 DPR in the season. So we're talking about these boys needing to double that. Almost double and a half. Averaged a 2 DPR in the last 6 rounds. A lot of ground to make up. Got to manufacture points, and there's a good start. He's going to lay a level 1, but it's in his lane. We should see another step out from Damon. The safe play is to just come right up behind it with a back block. You got an 11-point lead.
Damon just looks so pained every time he sees a block, but he's so good at getting around it or over it.
There it is. It's a back block, a deep back block.
I like that better than being right on top of it, to be honest with you. The rolls we've seen out of
It
Jared.
takes away the roll. Yeah, it takes away the roll. The short airmail, if you will, or a push right over the top is in play.
Good shot. Watches the round. Now that's a win for Damon. Keith Ingalls in chat says Wally and Anthony equals 18. What's up, Keith?
I appreciate you, Keith. Eddie confirming he heard 94 out of 100. That's just insane. Missed 6 airmail out of 100. Stop playing.
I'm going to do quick math. 94%.
Damn, that was quick.
All right, I'm going to count them. I have a degree.
J. Scott Collins. What's up, man? I haven't seen you in a grip.
That must be one of the 6 that he misses right there off the board. Opportunity for Trevor. The question is, how many points will he get this round? Setting up a situation to make it clap.
Outside arm for the lefty.
Oh, man. Jimmy's got a chance to actually get out of this round again. That's perfect. He's going to give up 1 point.
Running out of time. Need that big round. Trevor celebrating his point. He got the point. They need 2s, not 1s. Got quite a fan base around here, man. Look at the stands. Stands pretty packed.
I haven't had a chance to see Jimmy's normal entourage. Where are they at?
Jimmy Humans watching in. Philip Lopez. Singleton in the stands. And I think the open blind draw is about to fire up, so we're getting a lot of people rolling in, a lot of amateurs rolling in to kick off the open weekend as well. Going up, bang. Oh, it looked good. I called it too early. A little deep. The block to manufacture points could pay off. He could get 3 here. He's got to hit the airmail, though.
Mile High Cornhole checking in. Jimmy and Damon are playing Trevor and Jared Kuhfuss.
Mile High Cornhole. That's my club, Wally. That's the club.
That's your jam. Did I win out there? I won out there once.
No, that wasn't Mile High. That was one of the smaller clubs outside of Mile High.
Got my championship in Colorado. Never need to go back there again. Then again, I blew it with the next one. Dylan Turpin in a blind draw. Anthony went live and I choked.
Hey, here's an opportunity, man. If he can push through, get the bully. I mean, he's talking maybe 5 points out of this. That would be huge right now, Wally.
I mean, there's no way to tell how the game is going to shape up, but like these are the rounds.
There it is. He gets
Good
the
shot.
bully and the push. 5 points. Hey,
These
if
are the
Double
rounds
D
that
does
you
not
need.
find the hole here, he's given up 7, right? Is there a pink bag off the back?
There is.
Oh, there is.
He'll go in. He'll give up the 5. And this one of the situations where Jared gets 5 and he's still not happy about it because he thinks about the earlier rounds. Round number 10, though, 12-7.
Uncle Bob chiming in.
There he is.
Bob Bronson, ACL pro back in the day. I think a lot of the Colorado people starting to chime in to see the high school pop off. We've got some of the young guns out of Colorado making a deep run in the high school championship.
And it looks like they are going to start the bracket final for bracket A over on court 35. So Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld are going to take on Tom G and Nico Morales over there. We're going to switch over to the high school singles action next.
Hey, this game just suddenly got interesting. We had a 12-2 game, 10-point lead. 2 rounds, giving up a 5 and a 2, so 7 points. All of a sudden, we're at 12-9 with how many rounds we got? 2 rounds left. Got to pick up 3 points in 2 rounds. This is not over.
Yeah, 12-1, 12-2, 12-7, 12-9. 8 bags remain.
Yeah, I think down 3, I don't think you need to get crazy yet to manufacture some points. I mean, 1 mistake, you're going to go get 2. There it is. It's kind of his lane, though. Little room on the right side for Double D with the outside arm. He goes in that cut position. Here's that same bully he got earlier.
It might have kicked on him a little bit, though.
Kuhfuss hit this same bully in the previous round. He was able to push and bully at the same time, and he's right this time. That was the 2 points he needed. Double D going to push through all this to get himself right back in the round.
Good shot. Might even be in position to collect that.
A push to give up 4.
Now, if I'm Damon, I'm going after this with the push.
Oh, he's got a timeout. I mean, is there anything other than a slide shot? It's last bag in the round, right?
I think this might be
Just making it sting a little bit?
Slow myself down a little bit.
Making Kuhfuss think about that miss just a little bit more.
Yeah, I think he might just be slowing himself down because they were up 12-1, and this thing kind of got away from them. Huge opportunity here going into the final round to get momentum back.
Yeah, Focus chiming in from Colorado. Yeah, man. I think we're going to get Gavin Hammond on the feed.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh. What just happened? He just gave up a point?
12-10 instead of 16-9. Are you kidding me?
All right, he's got a bag in his hand. He shoots in rhythm versus take a timeout and miss it. Like, hey, it was a clear shot. You're in rhythm. It's bag 4. Trying to manufacture some points. A block way out to the right. Got to pick up 2. He makes a mistake that's already giving up 2. He's got to go chase it. Now, I saw him pick one of these up in practice. This is an inside arm collect. So tough to do. It has to be slick side. There it is. He gets a piece, but he's not just collecting himself. He has to get 2 points somehow.
Jimmy's going to do everything he can to stop that.
I kind of think you lay it. Lay a block and then collect it all on a push. He gets the collect, but now he's left with 1 bag. He just has to hope for a miss. Oh, he gets it. He gets the miss. We could get a tie bag game here. He is inside arm.
I can't believe this.
In the hole for 12. Oh, my gosh. McGuffin would have had to go in just to stay alive.
In to win now.
Now in to win. That is bag game. Using the hook shot. That is a slick bag. The whole front, that corner drips in. You get the hook motion around the backside. Good bag 4 for Jimmy to lock up the win.
All right, so I think we might actually be getting the other bracket finals here on the broadcast. If not, we're switching over to high school singles. We'll take a break. We'll get it all sorted out, guys. See you in just a few. All right, ACL Nation, Bracket B has been decided. Jimmy McGuffin and Damon Dennis take that one down. We're going to get our Bracket A championship now, I believe. Before we head over to the high school singles, Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld are going to take on Tom Gustafson and Nico Morales. Anthony, I don't know how to say it. Is it Gustafson?
Gustafson.
I'm terrible with that man's name, man. I apologize to him and all his family. But it looks like it has been assigned. Not 100% sure if they're going to go live right away, but left-hand side, Nico will be lining up against Ryan Smith. Right-hand side, Ryan Wiedenfeld will line up against Tom.
Hey, listen, I mean, a lot of new fans, I would say, to the sport might be going, who the heck are these guys? Well, here's who these guys are. You mentioned Gustafson. This dude's an OG. He's been playing this game forever, and he is just throwing fire right now. I mean, since the beginning of the season, the dude has been fire. A new partnership this year with Nico Morales. Now, Nico Morales was like the 102nd ranked singles player last year with like the number 8 PPR. So you're talking about a guy who can fill the hole up. The wins just didn't work in his favor last year. So the guy was due to show up in a broadcast like this. He's a win away from TV. He's a guy that you should start seeing more and more on ESPN. If you look to the other side, we've got kind of a veteran and a young rookie partnership. The Ryans, right? You got Ryan Smith, who seems to have a knack for the shootout format, for the limited rounds. He just seems to win. For whatever his game style is, it works really well. And Ryan Wiedenfeld coming in called it at the beginning of the year by number of people as a Rookie of the Year, definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. This is actually, those two are my number 8 team. I rank them at number 8 out of the top 10 doubles teams in the league. So not surprised to see them here. This is going to be a tough battle. Just trying to get the things running here. But what I'm going to like about this, too, is we're going to get contrasting techniques here, contrasting styles. Nico Morales is going to run bags all day. His entire goal is to put bags in the hole. He doesn't care about blocking. He's got an insane airmail. Gustafson can control his speed to the board a little bit better. And then you got the Ryans, Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld. They're going to play a little bit more of a dirty game. They love to roll. They love to block like that. So look for them to score off of defensive positions.
I'm torn here, man. You know, I love my Ryan Wiedenfeld action. And then on the other side, Nico Morales. We drove here together, man. Well, he did most of the driving. I slept most of the way. But, I mean, I definitely appreciate him coming on the show and then helping me out with getting here. Not sure what is going on with the tablet in the background. Looks like the scoreboard's correct on my screen, so.
Slick side of that wizard coming through. He wants to clear everything out, and he does. He's all right walking out of this with a 12-10-2. Gets a little help from Nico out to the left. Nico, one of those guys, he'll throw 40 bags in a row. So Ryan Smith going to get a little help here. Cannot make good on bag 4. Wide open hole down the right side. Comes up short. Remember, we were talking about board speed. These boys are going to have to learn this board speed. Morales coming up short on bag 4.
Yeah, it's the first time any of these players have made it over here to the broadcast court. Everything to me seems sticky, though, whenever I'm throwing the Mercenaries and the Vikings. But definitely felt like it was a pretty slow board.
You got a peek of that? Is that a wizard sitting on that hole? Okay.
Yep.
Will Wiedenfeld go and chase that drag opportunity on the back? He's almost got 2 foot in the water. Let's see if he gets any help. Now he's probably going to be tempted. He's going up now. A big push here.
Rimmed out.
For 3 points on a 10-7. Going to come in hot and low. Oh, my gosh. Oh, he's devastated. He covers this. At a minimum, he was thinking that front bag was going to go. He gives up a point.
7-6. For those of you just tuning in, looking for the high school singles action, we will switch over to high school singles right after this. Got some adjusting and miscommunication or proper communication, I don't even know. All I know is I'm looking forward to seeing this one. I'm glad I get to commentate it with my guy, Anthony, over here. And then down to the final 4 high school players. I don't believe we're having any blind draw action tonight, so I'm going to end with some high school action as far as I know.
Yeah, and for those just joining, the winner of this ends up on ESPN. Now it's going to be played out at a different event. So this will go down at a future event. Was it Arizona? Where was it?
Yep. Glendale, Arizona, I believe.
So that'll be paired up with the Super Bowl event, I believe.
Never heard of it. Are you going to be at that one?
Morelos asking if
Did they hire you?
it's a strong possibility. Oh, good, good. That was a sweet right to left. Yeah, it's possible. Still trying to work the details out, whether I do the shootouts or I do the teams events.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, I was actually kind of shocked that I was calling the shootouts here. This is my first shootout action.
Me too.
I like it, man. Ryan not happy with that shot. Missed opportunity. Talk a little bit about his throw. We got Landon Crabtree on the college side of things. He advances, went 6-0 in rounders, and takes down his bracket to get to the broadcast as well. Could this be the new style of the future?
That was a perfect hot bag. So what Wiedenfield just did is he landed exactly flat to the board. So you hear the audio. When those things land perfectly the angle of the board, you get this audible that comes off, and it hops, just lifts like a hop instead of rolling. Should get a hard push through here. What do you think? Like a laser.
I think so.
There it is. Oh, he gets a little bar soap off the back.
Ryan stays on the board, though, so he can go in for the wash, unless he wants to go up top for the airmail. I like the airmail shot here, personally. That bag is angling closer to the hole. Camera shaking quite a bit. Ryan Smith keeps stepping on that truss frame.
Ryan Smith calling up. He's going to go up for the... He's short on the mark.
Again, 2 missed airmails from Ryan Wiedenfeld this game. Take a look at this shot, though, from Tom. Came in real hard. Pushes Wiedenfeld to the back corner. And able to collect that bag with bag in hand going in.
Wiedenfeld just a little bit off. We should note, look over at Ryan Wiedenfeld, this young kid here in the corner. He is your advanced world's champion. So I don't know, what was it, 400 and something advanced players at Worlds? He was the last man standing. This dude is a beast on the board. He just came up short on an airmail, a little bit off on his line on hole shots.
He's my number 1 pick if I'm drafting. But we got some strong contenders. Alec Ryan having a great season. Fisher Hamilton. Jay Rubin sitting there. And then, of course, you got one of the hottest players this weekend with his partner having the number 1 pick and Kyle Malone. Who's going number 1 Sunday, Anthony?
I mean, look at the run Kyle Malone just had. It's got to be Kyle Malone.
I think so, too.
Just a pile of bags on the left side. I think the speed is messing with these guys a little bit. I mean, we heard it's been playing slow. This is what happens when board speeds are slow. Everything's left. Good bag for Morelos. Smith gets the hop he needed to get into the hole there. Another wash.
8-8 wash.
I want to see Wiedenfeld kind of turn it up here a little bit. This dude has literally every possible shot in the game. I don't know if it's nerves or what, but he's just not his normal self there. You see him shaking his head. He didn't like something out of that. Probably wanted to stay short of the hole. I've been watching a lot of Gustafson's stats that he's been putting up, watching a lot of his runs through tournaments. This dude is better than he was last year. Oh my gosh, he bullies
Here's the
himself.
opportunity that you're talking about.
There's that 4 on the push. Oh my God, I thought he was going to be left. I thought he was going to be left again.
All you got to do is catch just enough of it to get it to go. Got a little frozen replay, but it worked. So here we go. Here's the drama. 5-5. 5 rounds remain, or 6 rounds remain.
Yeah, we're at the dead halftime, if you will. Tie game at the half. Ryan Smith also off just a little bit. And everything seems to be left for him. Another one left. Now that is a wizard sitting foot in the water. It should drop for him. Perfect bag for Morelos. They're better there than in.
I like that shot from Nico.
I mean, I like the roll bag here. You got to get some points. The call is a roll. Wiedenfeld giving him the signal. He's going to take a timeout. He doesn't like it.
Everybody in this match looks stressed.
Dude, it's high stress. Everyone is like sweating in the head. They're rubbing their head. They're shaking their head.
Their hats are coming off. Their
The hats.
Saw Nico there signal to the crowd. They're in round 7. He's got one bag left in hand. Final shot from Ryan Smith.
He's going to back block. He wanted to prevent the collect.
That's too far to the right.
Well, I think his bag sitting at the 9 helps. I think if the white bag goes, the gray bag goes.
And Nico still got a chance for 4, only gets 2. Same thing regardless. Round number 8.
Lead bag going over to Tommy. Perfect bag, perfect speed. Love it. Maybe just a little bit closer to the hole. He's going to be good with that. He takes over the block position in the side-by-side. Look at that. No hesitation, airmail. I mean, that was a good call. We're going to get a roll here. There we go. Wiedenfield starting to heat up. Lays down a perfect block. Rolls over. Let's see how he plays off of this block position. 2 airmails in a row for Gustafson off the back. Another roll coming. He's punching his bag. It didn't get the pop out of it. Do we get a third airmail? We get a third airmail. 3 airmail off the back. Slick side coming for the push for a 10. Oh my gosh, that is unfortunate. That is I think these boards are just playing a little bit slow.
Yeah, as we mentioned, the first time any of these players have came over to the broadcast court to throw, only gets 3. But importantly, he does get the lead, 8-7. Missed opportunity there, possible 10 on 3.
Hey, Gustafson dodging a bullet there. I mean, he goes in. That would be a 10-3-7?
Yeah.
Instead, he just gives up the 3. Another bag one out to the left for Smith. That first bag is killing him. He needs a perfect back block here.
Much better than last round.
Morelos has a nasty airmail. He comes up short. That was a short airmail. That was an airmail all day. We should get another block.
Ryan Wiedenfield again calling for the roll or the push through.
Yeah, he wants the push. So what you could get is
slick side down in hand.
A double bully, kind of might field goal.
He somehow saved that bag on the left. He might be in good position to get all of them.
That's a good bag. You got to lay a perfect block here to force the airmail. Puts you in a position to give up 6, though.
Slick down again.
Oh, kind of jams it all up. That isn't bad. Gustafson going to get a look from the front of the board. He doesn't like it.
I don't mind that from Ryan Smith. I mean, he wanted them all to fall, of course. Ooh.
Hey, Ryan Smith going to take that round. He was down right out of the gate, leaves bag 1 out to the left, struggling with that first bag, and then somehow comes back with a 6-6 wash.
First shot from Wiedenfield is in.
Nice level 1. We should get a little roll. Good. That's so beautiful. So he's giving a back tilt and a side tilt at the same time, and you just get lift on the left side of the bag. It didn't roll. It actually hopped over the blocker. Should get a back block now. Beautiful back block.
Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure Ryan Wiedenfield's the #1 player in the world right now for open standings.
0 for 3 in airmail. Has a 4th attempt. That's 4 in a row missed airmail.
It's not good whenever you yell down to your partner in the championship match, where's it hitting?
He should be pushing through all this. That bag's going to go. You have to consider that bag on the hole just in. So push through slick side. Good bag from Wiedenfield. Wiedenfield firing up here. Kind of came out a little slow out of the gate. Last 3 rounds for him have been fire. Whoa, what just happened,
Is that
Wally?
a 7?
Oh, my gosh. That just completely blew up the game here. Doubled up on points, 15-7. What round are we at, Wally?
Take a look at this push one more time. Ryan Smith's first bag is right in front as we enter round 11.
We might get a young rookie on the broadcast here. I expected him to make a broadcast some point this year, but right out of the gate, right out of the start, shootout 1, I didn't see that coming.
Story of this game has been the airmail. It's just off for Nico and Tom.
There's that left. It's just just like a magnet on the left side of the board, and it costs him point. Oh my gosh, he can't find the middle.
Good collect there from Nico, 15-8. Final round from what I'm seeing. It's going to be really hard for Tom to get 7 here.
I mean, Tom's laying a nice level 1 block. It's just getting the play off of it. He's not getting the airmails playing off of it. His pushes are kind of off a little bit. I love that bag.
That's going to do it. Nothing Tom can do now to come back and win this game. Ryan Wiedenfeld and Ryan Smith take it down. They're heading to broadcast.
Ryan Wiedenfeld getting his TV debut. Let's go.
That's my guy, Anthony.
Let's go.
That's my guy. Good run for Nico and Tom, though. The airmails just kind of fell apart at the wrong time. Commercial break, guys, and we're going to head over to some singles action for high school. Everyone tag everybody know in Colorado. Gavin's coming. See you soon. Welcome back, ACL Nation. We're switching over to college. We're going to bring in some college singles action. Congratulations to Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld taking down their bracket. They're going to take on Damon Dennis and Jimmy McGuffin for Shootout #1 championship in Glendale, Arizona, Super Bowl weekend. I believe we have Austin here in the Stars and Stripes. So we got Austin Wasco from Rudder High School. Bryan, Texas. He's a senior throwing some BG sorcerers.
But he's going to try and do like the job.
We'll get the matchup assigned here in just a little bit.
Yeah, he's definitely not playing. I just played in a tournament. We were actually partners in a tournament.
And I'm not 100% sure on who's on the other side just yet. Try and pull up the bracket and see who's playing who.
What's that? He is actually, you know what he did? He just started pulling out his old pro advantages.
I figured. These old blue ones, yeah. I remember those things.
Bro, you're sneaky with the mic, bro.
This is awesome.
All right, there we go. Found the bracket here. Give me 1 second. All right, looks like Anthony. There it is. Anthony. Bring in Anthony to talk about Anthony. Anthony is on the far side. He's rocking an ACL high school jersey. Oh, I got to turn you on. My bad.
That is a big high school boy. These are high schoolers?
He's 10th grade, man.
Wow.
Your guy's in 10th grade.
Anthony Eastridge at a Great Bridge High School in Chesapeake. Whose handwriting is that? Chesapeake?
Yeah. Chesapeake, Virginia.
He's a big boy. I mean, I'm guessing 6'4", maybe 6'3".
And we are ready to roll. They got the scoreboard updated.
Oh, they're
there.
going. They're going.
2-0 start for Austin. I'm going to hit the refresh. Oh, there it goes. Refreshed on its own, so that's good.
All right. Yeah, I haven't seen any play from these boys ever. Have you?
I have
We're
not.
going to kind of learn this here together.
Yeah, we got some, looks like Siva Marksman's going against some sorcerers. And he's got to be like 6'8".
Yeah, right away, Austin.
Truss is 8 foot tall.
Austin has a nice flat bag. It is slightly backloaded, so that's going to tell me he's going to be able to cut and roll pretty well. Anthony with a kind of more of a tilt. Beautiful bags, though, coming out of these high school kids.
So that leads me to believe that the other matchup is set. It's going to be Gavin Hammond taking on Caden Blanton.
Let's go, Gavin.
Gavin's your guy.
I'm going to be a little biased on this one. Gavin coming out of my hood.
Caden coming in as the top PPR. I know you don't like that very much, Anthony, but 9.36.
Who's this?
Gavin is the number 4 PPR on the day, 8.97. So Caden, Gavin, top 4. I can't see Anthony or Austin are on there.
Yeah, when we get to Gavin, we'll talk about how he wins, but it's definitely not with PPR. A little bit right on his mark there.
Getting that same impression out of these two. They're both around the 8.2, 8.3 mark.
Which makes sense. I mean, the style of bag he's throwing, his release type tells me he's going to score out of a defensive position.
Again, similar situation. First time these two have been on the broadcast court. That slick side there just did not push for him.
Oh, that was dangerous. I'm not sure I like that shot. Hey, it worked out for him, but that was dangerous.
Score remains 2-0. So this is still a round-limited format. 12 rounds. We're going to play this one all the way through. So 3 matchups left on this broadcast, and we are done.
Yeah, these boys have beautiful technique, beautiful bags. They're going to be able to get the bag to do what they want. Now, Ryan Smith just came off of that win and came over and said, man, the boards are playing super slow. So these boys are throwing pretty low. I mean, maybe 5 feet off the ground. It's definitely below my eye level.
That one does
They're winging.
not
Look at
like
that.
it's
Look at that,
moving.
Steve. That's some board speed working against you right there. Thing almost had 3 feet in the water and still hanging on.
7-0 start for Austin. You got a chance to throw the sorcerers yet, Anthony?
I have, yeah.
What's your opinion on them? You like them?
So I do. I think it's actually a really good bag for certain types of players. You know, that the feel is pretty nice because you have that kind of micro fill. It's like a really tiny fill to it.
That's my biggest praise about them is the fill. I love the fill on them. I threw Baby Goat in Windsor's bags.
Yeah.
In Kentucky. I liked them.
It's a really good push bag. It just stays really true to its line, so you're going to be able to, really push through bags and stay on a good line. You're going to sacrifice, a little bit on the rolls, on the cuts, but if that's not your game, if you're play a whole running game with a push and an airmail, I think you're going to like that bag a lot. Nice level 2. Let's see how full tilt. He tried to get around it. He gets no cut out of that sorcerer. Misses the push. 2 off the back, a chance to get some points here. Down 14-0. Anthony got to get it going. Can't get the push. That was a slick side.
Yeah, too far to the right. Another opportunity, though.
What I got out of that, though, is Austin showed me he does have a full back tilt. That last bag wasn't a drastic back tilt. Now, again, he's throwing a sorcerer, so he's not going to get as much pop out of it. But he's showing me he can manipulate the angles on that bag the way that he wants to. That's a sign. That's definitely a sign of elite level play right there. Nice level 1.
There's
the push. That's the one he tried 3 times.
Yeah, 1 round too late. Arm over the board, though. It looked a little different, arm over the board. Didn't seem forced.
Yeah, Austin really, I mean, he's got a beautiful bag. He just, the line isn't there, right? The last round we saw him miss his line twice. He missed these two here.
Far side? Or this side? Yeah, Austin's on this side.
Yeah, Austin, close to us. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. My bad.
Camo.
Yeah. Learning on the fly.
It is nice to have names on back of shirts. I'm not going to lie to you.
Facts.
Down 14-4. Round 8. I mean, you're not out of it, but you got to do something here. And that's how you get it started. Nice block. So there it is. He puts the bag in the right position. He just can't seem to hit his mark. So do we roll or airmail? This is going to tell me a lot about Austin's game. He's going to go up. I love the choice to go up there. He wanted to push it all through on bag 4. Just get on the board there.
He's starting to get back into it, but running out of runway. Just picking it up here in round number 8, 14-5.
AJ Sims jumping on the
I think we
feed.
just got an out-of-turn throw here.
Uh-oh.
It's dead.
Okay, so we're going to get 2 throws here from Anthony. So he ends up blocking himself. He'll get to throw again.
Yes, for those out there, by rule, if you throw out a turn on your first bag, or if you throw out a turn, the player next to you or on your side gets 2 bags in a row. Wow, and he throws a second one off the back.
That's usually what happens 9 times out of 10 when you get that free bag. You end up blocking yourself and then missing the opportunity.
Now, Austin went in the hole on that one, but if he ended up on the board, we would clear that. That bag gets cleared, and then Anthony would get 2 bags in a row to get the rotation back right. Basically, you sacrifice a bag for...
So finishes up around 9 on 7. So 14-7, yeah, but that's what I was asking Stacy, the commission next to us, if we actually need to go physically move that bag out of the hole. Doesn't really come into a situation too much, but every now and then you might have a rake situation where you need to clear that bag out, you know. Anytime somebody throws out a turn for me, Anthony, and I got a extra bag, 9 times out of 10 I mess it up. I usually either walk away with 1 or give up 1 in it. I don't know why.
There it is. There we get the roll there out of Austin.
Got a little smile out of him.
What was that?
Oh, they only do 10 rounds in high school?
Oh, is that what happened? 10 rounds? I was like, why did he just chuck that? They seem to know what they're doing. I guess we're getting 10 rounds.
Yeah, only 10 in high school, apparently.
In high school.
All right. So, yeah, we're learning on the fly, folks. All right, let's bring in your boy. Commercial break first. Then we're going to bring in your boy Gavin. See you guys
Let's
here in just a little
go.
bit. All right, welcome back, ACL Nation. We are good to go here on the broadcast court. Caden Blencow going to take on Gavin Hammond. Caden from Addison Central School in New York in 10th grade. He'll be throwing the Pro Snipers. He'll be on the far side rocking the ACL jersey. Closest to us, though, Gavin Hammond. Anthony, to tell you a little bit about him.
Gavin Hammond, man, absolutely been killing it the last year. Gavin out of Colorado, just south of Denver. Southside Baggers is the club. Got to see Gavin probably a little over a year ago. Just the growth of this kid has been absolutely ridiculous. A kid that, I used to be able to beat, I can't anymore on a regular basis. I got to bring my good stuff. But what you're going to get a true block or dirty game. The guy can roll, but what we're going to get, I'm probably because I was asking him to, don't intentionally block, run bags, but drip the front of the hole, control your speed, and when you end up in a block position, play off of it. He does have a good line to the hole. He could be a high 10 PPR guy. He could be a high 8 guy. It just depends on how dirty the game gets. But he does have the superior rollability. That's really what's going to be his key. He's got a nice airmail to go with it and a good line to the hole. So
yeah, I got a chance to see him at the Clash. He came with Robbie Redlin. He had a nice run out there. Kid showed me something at that tournament for sure. Caden, on the other hand, I've seen Caden throw before. I didn't realize this is who he was. He's always kind of just walking around the venue at these tournaments and stuff. But he's a strong shot himself. I think I saw him in Mesa last year. Pretty consistent thrower, so this should be a pretty good match. Winner of this one will go on to take Austin Wasco on in the finals. So college and high school, 10-round limited format.
Gavin representing Thunder Ridge High School out of Highlands Ranch, Colorado. He is a junior, a standout student as well. The kid just kills it in grades, soccer player, and a cornhole specialist.
I got a chance to shout out one of my K9 unit sponsors as well, Colorado Cornhole Connection, Don Newvainer. Love the guy.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
So
coming up a little short.
Rocking there.
We got an inside arm step out. He wants to touch that white bag coming through. He wants the bully. That's where he's going to score. If that that wizard drips on the back, he's going to earn himself 2 points. Too far to the right here.
Stayed sticky side on that one. I like it.
A good bag 4 from Caden. That's going to get him those 2 points. First points on the board, 2-zip. Can you see what kind of bags those are? It's like almost a faded
Sniper.
design. They look like yeah, I almost can see the reticle on it. Pretty faded.
So kind of a recap, it is day one here in a long week, probably the second biggest week in cornhole. Not really winning yet. We're going to the final two for the women's. Cheyenne Bubenheim will take on Rosie Streaker. Over in singles, we got Kyle Malone will take on Jamie Graham. Just saw in doubles action, Damon Dennis and Jimmy McGuffin will take on Ryan Wiedenfeld and Ryan Smith. High school championship finishing up here on this broadcast. And then a congratulations is due to the 8 college players who will be on ESPN tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Jake Brannon, Zach Owings, Kimberly Jenkins, Chris Fagan, Cole Brewer, Landon Crabtree, Ryan Hunter, and Trip Baker.
Big bag 4 here coming for Hammond. He went slick side on bag 3 to collect. Hangs up on the right. Everything falling to get his 2 points. Stick side coming in. Oh my gosh, he's left. He chose slick side on bag 3. It was a good bag. It just kind of hung up and then went stick on bag 4. That's a 10-8-2 for Caden. Gavin wanting that last bag back. That one's tough. That would have been a tie bag game at 2s. Instead, he finds himself down 4. Gavin really has a good head game. He's not the kind of guy that is out of this yet. I mean, he can shake off that miss and get right back into this. A cut tilt. Missed his mark left. His lane is jacked. We got 2 bags just jacked up. at the 7 o'clock position. Good bag from Caden. Do we get Slick now? We are going to get Slick. Slick side of that Wizard coming through. Oh, he's hot and deep. Gavin in trouble early, down 4. He's in position to give up 3 more. Missed block. We got a field goal here. This could get Gavin right back into the round. He could come out of this with a 9-8-1. Now he wants to work the right side of that block. Does not want to collect the 9 o'clock bag. Perfect bag. He worked the right side, exactly what he needed to do. Coming out of this with a point. I'd like to see him come through with a Slick side here. We are going to get Slick. He's got field goal. Guarantee himself the whole friendliness his needs. Good bag there, 9-8-1.
Good round to tie it up 4-4. I'm sorry, 9-8. You said we had one off. The number 1 seed was Gavin. Number 2 seed in the tournament, Austin, has already advanced to the finals. So Gavin trying to get to the finals to hold down his 1 seed. We could have a 1 versus 2 matchup. Gets the 1 point there. Round number 5, we're halfway through. Again, 10-round limited format. First bag off to the side of the hole, but does drip back in.
Yeah, these bags that Gavin are throwing are insane sticky. They are the Wizard material, but they have been beat up and worn down and dirtied so much. So he's coming in hot. I mean, this kid's coming in at like 5 feet high, but it does give him the ability to shape all those shots we were talking about. This is where Gavin is going to survive. This is where he's going to succeed and win. Let's see how Hayden handles this level 1. If he back blocks this, I was going to say if he back blocked that's what Gavin wanted. He wanted a back block. He will hit you with 2 rolls over the top for max points.
Yeah, he hit the pile and kind of just shifted to the left on him there. Gavin set up for a big round.
He doesn't like it. He missed his mark, but he is in the block position. You got 2 bags hanging up on the left. It could prevent the collect.
A little deeper on that. He has that angle he wanted to cut that bag in. Nicely done.
Oh, good hit.
How does he want to play this one?
We're going to get a step out, so it looks like we're going to get the cut. It's going to come around right to left here. Plays perfectly in as an outside arm. In for a 10. Oh, he missed his mark short, Wally. An airmail drag for 5. That could blow up the match.
Now, where does he want to land on that cut? Does he want to land right next to his bag or like right above the L?
Oh, he's off the hook. Yeah, he wants to hit. What's his name? What's the little
Stevie?
Stevie. He wants to hit Stevie right in the bag, like right where he's releasing the bag.
Good airmail from Caden. Unfortunate miss on the final shot. Washes out the round.
Hey, Gavin, off the hook there, though,
Yeah.
with the misfire from Hayden. He wants to do the same thing he did. Just kind of drip the front of the hole, come up short on the lip of the hole is fine. You know, this is my, just picking up on Hayden. I think he wants to run bags. Gavin counting 2 points here off of 10-12. That's a good bag. Finish up, boy. Bag 4 coming out to guarantee himself 2 points. Finish up.
Good round. Round
In to
number
give
6.
up 2. Oof, thought it was going to hang up.
Looked like it was going to hang for a second.
We got a 3-4 bag game. Gavin going to keep that lead bag.
Round number 7. Blind draw action underway.
Blind draw is underway. Gavin was pretty pumped. He pulled Jimmy Humans in the blind draw, but he's over here working.
That's good. Stay hot. So I'm surprised Jimmy's not here watching, to be honest with you.
Yeah, good point. Maybe he doesn't know. I should let him know.
At least I assume they're underway. I see a lot of people out there throwing. Background noise picked up quite a bit. Might walk around and actually watch some cornhole, Anthony. Haven't got a chance to do that in a while. You don't have a rental car, do you?
Nah.
Just sticking around? Might get some grub. Get some food and walk around and watch cornhole.
Gavin really good picking bags up off the right side. He's really comfortable with the slick side. He might need it here because the boards are playing super slow. It's a high-risk shot, though. On a full step out, you don't outside arm. You don't want to catch the side of that board.
He is going slick. Misses the spot, but collects the bag in hand. I don't see anything on the ground. Is this in for two?
In for two.
Too far.
That's
to
twice.
the right.
That's twice. Hayden has left that bag 4 short to get 2 points.
Yeah, Caden's left 4 points on the board. He has the lead 4-3 down to the final few rounds. Austin and Wasco in the championship match already. Who's going to join him? Will it be Caden or Gavin? That bag's off to the side. Had to double check for a second. I thought we had another bag thrown out of turn situation. I was like, oh no. And Gavin does have first throw. He's trying to chip away back at this. It was down 4-1.
Ah, misses the back block right.
It's an important shot right here from Caden.
That's a good bag on the replace. I think we get another block attempt. And then hit a roll to wash it 8s. Second attempt on the block. He was right on the first one. He's going to roll now. But that just leaves a straight push shot here for Caden to get 4. Oh, and he rolls. I didn't know he had that. Hey, what a shot. He's showing some of his skill set here. Hayden just threw a roll bag. That was a fully back low. You said pro sniper, right?
Yeah.
You got some pop out of that. He's in good position here. He's got 2 bags just deep into the hole.
Hey, if you're Gavin here, you're kind of praying for a wash.
Here's your best shot. I think you cover.
Yeah.
I think you cover. So Gavin has a superior roll bag. I think you roll and you land right on top of both bags and cover. If they fall, you fall with it, but I think you cover.
The idea is the easy part. Execution's the hard part. Got a lot of nervous fans watching this in the crowd. Different vibe than the pros. Kind of steps halfway out. Back in. Indecisive.
Throw the cover, boy. It's a tough bag. You have to control the speed quite well. Oh, my gosh.
That's a blow-up miss. Off the board.
Gavin crossing his fingers for a mistake here. He's going to... Oh, I thought he was going to come up way short. That's a 5 with only 2 rounds of play left. Now, here's where Gavin can manufacture points. He's really good at it. He's going to have to start laying blocks.
As we mentioned, Gavin has been on fire the entire tournament. Had the overall #1 seed coming into this. Not sure what the sitting situation is as far as how long they've been sitting. I just missed opportunities on both sides. That one a little bit deeper and off the side. Caden already has one in.
Need a block here. Need a nice level 1, maybe a 1.5. Something he can work with. And it's in his lane. Wide open shot there on the left side for Caden. Inside arm. Standard hole shot. Attack the blocker on the left side. Oh, he ends up on the right side.
Can Gavin collect this?
I think he has to come in stick here and actually get a really hard cut.
The good news is he has a couple bags to work that one back in. He doesn't need to collect it on this shot.
That's the danger of the full step out. You catch the side of the board here.
Great shot there from Caden. I mean, you got to roll here and only give up one, right? Or
Yeah, tough couple rounds for Gavin. We're definitely not seeing Gavin's good stuff here. It's amazing what the broadcast court can do. You know, it could be, hey, I got two guys commentating my match. I got the commish sitting,
the trophy
sitting
over
in the seat here watching me.
You got the title. Yeah, he's been on the broadcast before. Like I mentioned at the Clash, he was there quite a bit. Shot very well. Just off a little bit. The score's 12-3 right now, and Caden's kind of let him off the hook a couple rounds. Perfect shot there in round number 10. This is the final round. That bag off the side's pretty much going to do it. You just feel for him, you know. You like the high school brings a different level of emotion than the pros. You see how bad they want it. There's Jimmy Humans. Told him he was coming over here at some point.
He's going to come scout out his blind draw partner. Jimmy Humans joining us in the booth. Going to check out Gavin. What's that?
All I got to say is he was throwing 11s in the blind call, so this is totally different.
Oh, you already started playing? You guys started playing? Oh, so they've already played it.
You already played a game?
Been throwing 11s, he said.
Gavin threw 11s in the blind draw and then comes out here and
got to get his composure back. Go win a blind draw championship. Let the high school championship go. But Anthony Eastridge and Gavin Hammond eliminated. Congratulations, guys, on a deep run. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the final match of the evening. Caden Blenkow going to take on Austin Wasco. See you soon. All right, ACL Nation, welcome back in. We got things set. Caden Blenkow going to take on Austin Wasco. Championship match here for the high school singles is on the line. Caden again from Addison Central School, New York. Austin from Rudder High School, Bryan, Texas. We are ready to roll, starting things off on the left-hand side. Deborah Odom coming over here to cheer on another Texan. I'm Texan crew. They stick together. Bags of choice. Caden on the far side in the ACL T-shirt will be throwing the Pro Snipers. Austin, closest to us, will be throwing the BG Sorcerers. First shot there from Austin is down the middle, off the side slightly, still in play. Austin comes in as the 2 seed. And side-by-side block to start off this match. We are underway. Austin done with that, cleans it up nicely. From what I saw from these 4 children, are they still children in high school, Anthony? Young men, I guess?
Yeah, young men. There you go.
Young men, yeah. 4 young men is that Austin was pretty much a little bit cleaner than everyone else. Missed opportunities there from Caden early. So I expect Caden to try and manufacture points, as we were talking about earlier. He's got a chance right here to pick up 3.
I see why AJ Sims is hot on this broadcast. Deborah Odom just stopped by and educated me. So Austin out of the Texas area. Sounds like he's getting to throw bags with some of the best, with the AJ Sims, with the Deborah Odoms. You know, sounds like I think she said that he rode out here with her. So, hey, when you throw with
Texas
the best,
rolls deep, man.
When you get beat up by the best, you're going to be the best. So he's around good talent.
I don't know anything about that. I don't really lose much, Anthony.
You don't lose much?
Nah.
Down there in Tier 3?
Championship's a championship. Has your opportunity to say you're going to lose this weekend. We got to figure out when we're going to do that exhibition match.
That was a definite roll attempt there. Good hit. That was a roll attempt from Caden. Caden's showing he has more than just a slide shot. It's about the 3rd time I've seen him try to roll these Pro Snipers, and it's a good-looking roll. Roll attempt comes up short.
What about the composure from these 2?
They look focused, man. We should get an airmail coming out of here. Drag bag opportunity at the 3 o'clock. He's going to go up. Bang, he hits it, gets the drag, sitting 10. In just to give up 2. Another airmail attempt. Oh, he got lucky there. He was 2 feet short on his airmail, punched one in.
Ain't got to be pretty, just has to go in. Look at this one more time from Caden. Hits it perfectly for the collect. Couple points on the board. 3-0 start for Caden Glencow. Again, this is a single elimination tournament, 10-round limit. So this is it. One and done for the championship.
Nice level 1 in the lane side. That was a nice little tilt. Ends up in a block position himself. Inside arm, though, for Caden. He does have room on the right side. He's going to attack that blue bag on the right. He could get basically both of them on a push. Now he tries the rollover. That leaves his block. Slick side. Oh, in the dirt, man. That was a slick side BG coming through. Way short on his mark. I do that all the time, man. I flip over to the slick side of my BG and I just smash the front of the board. I mean, Austin getting some help here. Caden making some mistakes. He's going to punch through all of it slick side. Chance to pick up a point? All that and could get a point off a 6-7. Wow.
He will.
Austin was in trouble that round. He ends up squeezing a point out.
Again, I like what I see out of Caden, but he will give you some opportunities. Kind of giving off a little Trey Birchfield vibe.
Amber helping us out a little bit here in the chat. So Austin, he's out of 9-7-9, 45 minutes within Deborah Odom, AJ Sims, Eddie Grindersleeve, Caleb Batson, Josh Gross, Logan Chamberlain. What a lineup that this guy is able to play with. Joe Saladiner, Ryan Fillingham. Yeah, so the whole crew. A lot of ACL pros in that small area.
Yeah, stick around there, get your talent level up, and then go find somewhere else to play your regionals. Got to get them points.
Stop playing. Chance to get 2 here for Austin. Bag 4 coming out in for the 4-bagger, guaranteeing 2 points at least. He's going to find it into minimize. Thought that was going to be short. That had a lot of back tilt on it for a bag 4 slide shot.
Now we're getting ourselves a little game here, Anthony. 5-3, entering round 5.
Lot of cornhole left. We've got, what do we've got here?
Shelton, yes, this is round
6
limited.
rounds.
6 rounds remaining, yes, sir. Good blocker to start things off. Just kind of giving Caden something to look at.
Beautiful. Looked like it was going to be replaced. That's what he wanted. All went in. That's okay. That BG won't stay. 2 foot in the water. That's going to just slip in. Ooh, kind of gets hung up. Little pinch. He does have the roll bag. I don't mind a back block now and then score on bag 4. That's what we're going to get. A back block attempt, setting up scoring on his 4th bag. That might force Caden up now. What do you think, Wally? I haven't seen a reverse cut out of him.
I'm going up now. Caden's hit a few airmails. I like the shot.
He's going to roll.
And
he hits it.
Got a little lucky bounce on that one, but had good speed on it.
I don't mind a step out here just to leave your block, but if you're trying to collect off the left side, stay middle.
Slick side. Off the back of the board. Can he do that cut again for 5?
7-9 showing on the board. In for a 5.
Held in the hand a little bit longer than anticipated. Round number 6, 8-3. Austin kind of let off the hook there, only gives up 3 points. That one's off to the side, gives him an opportunity to get back into it.
See if we get the bully here. That's the key to scoring points. A little bit too right. He did want to reach out and touch that bag. He doesn't hate it, though, because Caden is outside arm. He's going to have to come across the blue BG. He comes across, no help. That's not bad. I like that better than coming up short and right because you're trying to chase that bag on the right side. Now he has the lane. He's got 2 bags. I don't mind 2 slicks, just right up the middle.
Stay stick.
Stay stick. That's a good bag 4. He's got to hit that same shot. He is going to go stick again. He's got to squeeze through. I kind of like slick here. Is it going to hang up?
They rolled on him. Does not drip back in. That's going to be 2 more points for Caden.
Yeah, you are going to obviously get more pop out of that stick side, right?
I agree. I like that slick side there. Kind of let the bag flatten itself out on the board and just drip in. Got bumpers on both sides. I'll tell you what, Caden throws pretty high for having all the shots right now. Airmail roll.
Nice back block, but room. He wanted to get a little bit more left. Room on that left side for Caden. We should see a tough push here. He's going to stack instead. Hey, not bad. He kind of stacks on top of that blocker. That's going to make the drag a little bit more difficult with that weight on there. Does he go up?
Gonna roll again. Hits the pile instead of rolling over it, though.
Definite roll. If he can stack on those 2 drag bags on the back, that is the best shot. Oh, he gets up. Not enough, though. They could drag on this bag 4. Is he going to take a timeout and look? I thought he was going to take a look.
I would take a look at this. He's got a chance to go up top. Decides not to. Decides in round 7 he's got enough points.
Hey, he's up 7.
I ain't mad at it.
I don't hate it either.
I don't mind shooting and missing the airmail. Worst case scenario, though, I don't see him going up top for the airmail to take his points, so you only give up 1.
If he had last bag in the round, I think he shoots it. Because he doesn't have last bag, Austin has to shoot it in. If Austin shoots, he's going to drag him anyway. He's going up.
Almost hit it. Misses a little bit too deep. So he will collect 1 point out of that. Makes it 11-3 now as we enter round number 8. So Caden plays conservative, gets rewarded. Championship on the line. 12 bags remain for each player.
Gets a little help. Here's 2 points. Needs 8. Beautiful bag. Gets the bully off the left side. Takes over the level. 1 block just dripping the front of the hole. I like a replace here. Use that front block to slow your bag down. He pushes through it all. He doesn't like it. He shakes his head there.
It's kind of the similar situation that you were looking for a couple bags ago.
This is going to force Caden to come through hotter. He's going to come through harder. Almost hangs up on the left. In for a 10, 12, 2 points. Don't come up short. He's going to find the hole. He's going to get 2 there. 11-5.
11-5 entering round number 9. PPR so far for this match, 8-7-5 for Caden, 8 for Austin.
Needs 2 points in each of these 3 rounds to tie it up at 11s.
Big stat line, though, that goes unmentioned. Austin, 4 bags on the ground. Caden, 0. Round limited format, that's huge.
There's the 2 points, Wally. He can get 2 more here in round 9. Caden kind of opened the door here a little bit to get back into this match. He's got to finish up, though, and he goes left. He gives the 2 points back. Austin pulls himself out of the box. He's going to regroup. Not going to get any help from Caden there. Nothing but going in, sit 10. Cross your fingers for a mistake. He wants that bag 3 back. Bad. Needed those 2 points.
Good shot from Caden to finish it off.
Man, Caden throwing good bags, man. I mean, he's really consistent. He's throwing the more difficult, complex shots when it's safe. He's making good decisions. He's showing he has flexibility in different shot selections. I think he's playing a good, smart game here.
We're down to the final 4 bags. Austin needs to manufacture 6 points somehow.
There's a good start.
Yep.
Beautiful
Nice.
cut. He kind of lays that thing out. It just kind of, he kind of has this longer finish on it, and that sucker comes out full tilt. There it is again. He ends up in the front position. Need a big pushback here. I think he pushes.
He's got to go here.
Man, I don't know about that choice. He's got to get that blocker up there. There's too much room. Too much room on the step out.
6, though. It's just pretty much over. How about that? Caden Glencow taking that one down. Austin Wasco, good job finishing 2nd place. But I like what I saw out of Caden. Takes down the championship. Went through some tough opponents to make it happen. Anthony, that's it for us, brother.
Good times. Congrats to Caden, your 2022 high school champ. Getting some celebrations from his peeps.
Yeah, showed us all the shots. Ultimately finishing the broadcast. First plaque handed out belongs to Caden Glencow. All right, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. Not even 100% sure what's on the roster, Anthony. Open action, I think, right?
Yeah, we'll just wing it.
We'll just have some fun. All right, y'all, everybody be safe. Appreciate you. Hit the thumbs up on our way out.
Peace.
Here you go.